Looks like we're live. All right. Hello, 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 everybody. It is Adrian, Capricorn Tigress of Astrology Look Inside. Happy Wednesday. I barely got here before Wednesday was over. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm putting our website link into the area there, into the chat area. If you haven't already done so, stop by astrologylookinside.com and check out everything we have over there. So I'm going to be working on a couple of things here tonight. So excited to be here with everybody. So let me go ahead and cut this music down. But before I do that, let me pull up astro.com. Hold on. Let me do that really quick. We can jam out for a second. Hold on. Hey. Sage and sound, right? Sage and sound. Here. Okay. Oh, I see why I'm partying. I see why I'm partying. Okay, I see it. Okay, we got a lot to talk about. All right, you guys. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. See, y'all don't know, when I used to do my lives on YouTube, on Facebook, I always started out with a party. Like I always did. Like people knew I was coming because I was dancing. And they could hear the music, I guess, when they were on the feed. But a lot of people don't know this, but I lost 300 pounds from dancing. That's what I do. I love to dance. I love to dance. So I was looking at where the planets are on astro.com. And as I look at where the planets are right now, I knew immediately why I felt like dancing. And it's because the sun is at 17 degrees of Virgo, 17 degrees of Virgo. And I have my midheaven at 17 degrees of Capricorn. And Jupiter is at 17 degrees of Capricorn. And 17 degrees of Capricorn, well, not only is Jupiter sitting exactly on my ascendant, but it is trine the sun right now. It's a beautiful trine to the sun, right? This very moment, in fact. There's a piece of hair on my face that I can't seem to get hold on. There we go. But on top of that, for me personally, 17 degrees Virgo and 17 degrees Capricorn, not only is, Jupiter sitting on my ascendant, but I have my moon at 17 degrees of Taurus. That means I'm in the midst of a grand trine. Yes, it makes me want to put the music back on, right? I'm in the midst of a grand trine, you guys, and there is nothing better than being in the midst of a grand trine. Can I get an amen? Yes. Hey. They said not to brag. Okay, I'm not bragging, but I am happy to be in the midst of a life grand trine. Can I get an amen? Hey. Just, life has been hard for a lot of people, and I know I'm not the only person who has been going through a hard time. Saturn in Capricorn is horrific. And I've been dealing with Saturn in my first house because, my ascendant's at 17 degrees and this is horrific. Okay. So I'm just been dealing with it. And then Pluto's there. So all the transformation, like I said, I was once 300 pounds. When I look at pictures of myself like 5-6 years ago, I'm like, who is that? Right? That's Pluto in the first house. Saturn in the first house is the taskmaster. So let me tell you one of the beautiful things about the trine and why I'm celebrating. And this is a personal story before I go into all of the, the aspects. So this past week was probably one of the hardest weeks to stay alive that I can recall. I at the first part of the week, I'm trying to remember what day, I ended up in the hospital because I was sitting at the computer right where I am at now, and I could just, I could just feel my face started feeling really weird. And it almost felt like I couldn't breathe. Like I was like, what's going on? I can't breathe. Like it was getting really weird and it felt really tight. And I thought maybe I was going to have a heart attack or a stroke. So I grabbed an aspirin, and I keep the aspirin right above there because they always say, you know, double Capricorns die on the job. And so I thought, okay, I'm having a heart attack or stroke. That's what I thought. So I ran into the bathroom, and you guys, I kid you not, my face was like 3-4 times its size. It was like Elephant Man, but it was only on this one side. So of course I was like, oh my gosh, I'm dying. I thought I was dying. I thought I was going to have an aneurysm, or I don't know what that was. So I called 911, and the paramedics came, and yeah, they were concerned. And so they rushed me to the hospital, and they took a CAT scan. They thought maybe it could have been an infection. The paramedics thought maybe it was a spider bite. I mean, there were all these different ideas of what it could have caused your head to swell up like that. It was like my jaw, but what they said it was a salivary gland infection. So let me tell you something. So I have, you know, Saturn in the first house, right? So Saturn's in Capricorn. I have it in Aquarius. I'm about to go into a Saturn return in personally anyway soon. But because my Saturn's at 10 degrees of Aquarius, but anyway, Saturn right now is at 25 degrees of Capricorn, which is within striking distance of my ascendant. But let us not forget that Capricorn opposes Cancer, and Cancer is in my 6th house. Well, 25 degrees is in my seventh house. But the whole issue I've had has been with food. So like I said, I've lost 300 pounds because I really can't eat the way other people eat. I am allergic to an insane amount of things. I can no longer eat chicken. I can no longer have nuts or grapes or bread. I can't have flour. Can you imagine? I'm so gluten intolerant that if there's just the most minute little bit, my legs go into seizures. I have to take seizure medication. I just want you guys to understand how hard Saturn and Pluto and Jupiter on your ascendant is in the first house, like retrograding, because they're all retrograding, right? So there's no good. So I was looking at this past week because Jupiter, and this is the whole point of the story, Jupiter is about to go direct in Capricorn. Like we're days away. Today is the 9th. We're within 3 days. In 3 days, well, basically almost 2 days for some people, Jupiter is stationing direct right now. And it's like, and while it's doing this on my ascendant, I had to do everything I could to protect my face this week. I mean, first of all, it went to Elephant Man. And then I don't know if you guys can see this. I've put makeup on it. It was a freak accident. I was standing at my sink and I was on the phone with my daughter, and I had the garbage disposal open because I had corn cobs that I was using the garbage disposal, with the corn cobs, and I was getting rid of the corn cobs. Well, a wooden spoon fell into the sink and quickly popped right back up and hit me in my eye. So I don't know, it's a little shiner here and it's really, really swollen here. But this is a miracle. And that's why I was celebrating having this grand trine. I believe with all my heart, having this Jupiter on my ascendant, trine my, conjunct my ascendant, conjunct my sun, trine my moon, trine my natal Pluto, and then having the sun in Virgo there, and the 17 degrees is exact on my ascendant and moon. So my moon is at 17 degrees of Taurus, their sun's at 17 degrees of Virgo, my ascendant at 17 degrees of Capricorn, and Jupiter's at 17 degrees of Capricorn. Because of that, I think I survived so far. I'm knocking on wood, any wood I can find. And we got a few more days, a few more days for me anyway, to protect my face and my body. The first house rules your face and your body. So think about where Jupiter is, because that's what's stationing direct, and that's what's bringing in all the like almost like chaos. Because like I said, it's like a car going, the brakes are on. So if it's in your second house, it could be affecting your money. I'm just going to go through this really quickly. Jupiter, we're talking about Jupiter in Capricorn. It could be affecting your money. If you haven't had money, you could suddenly find that money is starting to come in. Like all of a sudden, like, oh, I got a little bit of money. You may have had a really hard time with money because Jupiter has been retrograding in the house of money. And I can relate to that too, because I have it in the second house while living in Seattle, because I have Sag rising in Seattle. So it's been very, very difficult. And I'm here running my mouth. Hey, I see Jenna has been out there. Hello, Jenna. So I'm just running my mouth about this. All right. So, and I just noticed that. Okay, there we go. So I'm just looking here to see third house, right? We're going to be talking about the third house next. So the third house would be communication. So if you had this Capricorn, Jupiter retrograding in your third house, you might have had to do a lot of reviewing of, like, I would say written materials, maybe even going back and reviving old files, or there might have been a lot of Zoom meetings and stuff that maybe even problems with those. If it's been in the fourth house, it would have been dealing with your home, your family. That might have been or could be going amok right now, or just be cautious of it right now. Also, fifth house would be children. It could be romance, it could be gambling, taking chances. If you're entrepreneur, it could affect your entrepreneurial business, so be aware of that. If it's the sixth house, we're dealing with your health or your work. Again, it could be things like files, written documents and proposals. Just be aware of that, because things could go a little icky with this weird going in the sixth house, okay? And that's your health. So be aware of that. Seventh house, we're dealing with relationships, partnerships. Jupiter going retrograde has probably affected a lot of partnerships. Some people might not even be with the person they were with when Jupiter first went retrograde, because it went that retrograde, like it went south, things went south. But now the brakes are on. You might even hear from that person. They might out of the blue decide to call you or write you or contact you. And so you might, have to deal with this forward motion that's about to go on. If it's in the eighth house, it could affect your money in a big way. But it's more like bigger money, like things happening at the bank, or with taxes or insurances, or like child support payments, right? Alimony, stuff like that. You guys watch out for that. Or you might have, that might all get settled. Like if it's been up in the air for the last 4, 5, 6 months, it might all suddenly get settled. And that's a good thing. Ninth house, travel, a lot of issues with travel or education, like students, especially college students. This could be affecting some people who have that going on. All kinds of education, but also political things as well. The ninth house is political. So all things political or police or legal, all of that is in that house. 10th is career and just ambition, and also the way people see you. So if Jupiter's up in the 10th, first of all, first of all, you just get Jupiter in the 10th. It should be a great time. But when it's been retrograde for so long, you might have forgot that it's like you've got this luck happening in the 10th house. Look, whatever has been stalled, whatever issues have been a problem, I think it's going to work out. Just hold on. You got a few more days. Hold on for one more day. Hold on for 2 more days. Okay. 11th house, hopes, dreams, and wishes. The things you wanted, the things you thought, oh, I've got this in the bag. You might have lost that over the last 4 or 5 months. Like the things you held most dear. But maybe your hopes, dreams, and wishes might come back. It could have also affected friendships. It could have affected the groups you belong to, the organizations you belong to, clubs that you belong to. You might find suddenly that maybe if there was a problem, maybe there's not going to be in a few days. So good luck with that. 12th house, it's all internal. You've been dealing with a lot of internal stuff. It's all about how life has been affecting you. And it's been retrograde. So you might have felt like you had no luck and you might have just given up a lot. Some might have been drinking a lot, and privately, or smoking weed, or having illicit sex or whatever. I don't want to get too personal, but look, Jupiter's going to go direct. At least you'll feel like you can get inner joy, right? Because that's what that is inner joy, and finding that inner joy, and you'll be able to find that again. Okay, so that's my advice to everybody. Good luck with your Jupiter direct. Let's hope you don't have all the stuff that happened with your face, like what happened with my face. But it's sitting right on my ascendant, right? Retrograding. And I always think of retrograde Jupiter as like no luck, like no enter with the X sign, no luck. So wherever it's been, it's felt like no luck, no growth, like limited growth, struggling for growth in that area, wherever it's been. Like I can tell you, every dime I've made since April, and it's not been much, has been a struggle. And so that's what I'm talking about. When there's no luck in a certain area, you can feel that. It's an energetic thing. You can feel that you don't have the luck that should be in that area, but it's returning. Okay. And it's on a dime. It's breaking on a dime, like right now. Right? 2 days we've got. So hold on for 2 more days. So the moon is at 15 degrees of Virgo. I'm going to refresh the page because I've talked so much. It's probably at 16 degrees of Virgo, or Gemini. Excuse me. The moon is at 15 degrees of Gemini. That's what I meant to say. And it is square the sun at 17 degrees of Virgo. So yeah, I'm talking about all this positive trining and whatnot. And here comes the squares. So here's the funny thing about a Virgo Gemini square. That's a different kind of square than other squares. And that's because both Gemini and Virgo are human astrology signs. This is a thinking square. This is about stress, about thought patterns, communication in some way, the way people are communicating. Hello, I just saw got the angelic is out there. Hello. So I didn't want you guys to think I didn't see you. Okay. But we're talking about this stress, this square between the sun in Virgo and that moon in Gemini. And that is about communication. So over the next few hours, just, look, I'm over here running my mouth. And so, yeah, be careful what you say. I'm going to be cautious about what I talk about, and I might even come off like I'm teaching or something tonight because it's so communicative, such about communication, both Virgo and Gemini. Virgo being the teacher, Gemini being the communicator. So we're going through that. Also, Mercury is at 6 degrees of Aries. It's a little out of, it's not making any type of connection to the moon, but earlier it did, and it was a trine. So I think a lot of people had, some communication things. I had some issues with my communication, and that's because Mercury at 6 degrees of Libra is opposed Chiron, the wounded healer, which is at 8 degrees of Aries. And 8 degrees of Aries just happens to be on my progressed ascendant, which is at 9 degrees of Aries. So I did have a little bit of communication faux pas earlier today with my kid, but we fixed it up because we love each other. So You guys might have found that because, you know, we're talking Libra, and also it's about Mercury. Uh, Mercury in Libra is very diplomatic, and it's good for mediation. So if anyone experienced a problem, you know, because of that opposition earlier today, fix that, or even tomorrow, because we'll be experiencing it for the next few days. Um, you know, fix that, because that's a that opposition, I think, is going to bring out some wounds or pains or hidden things that hurt. And so when it happens, just know that it is it's an aspect. It's an aspect, and it's a transit, you know, and it's going to last a few days, and don't take it too serious, or, you know, end your relationships and all that kind of thing. So Venus is at 4 degrees of Leo, and the good thing is that Venus is supporting Mercury at 6 degrees of Libra, and so that's positive. And it also supports Chiron, so it's almost like it's an intercessor, if you will, between Mercury and Chiron. And it's always good to have a buffer like Venus, because that's love. And like I said, you know, with me and my daughter, that's really what I love her. So how can I stay mad at my kid? I love her. So use that, you guys, because Venus in Leo, Leo, of course, rules children. You know, it's the 5th house of children. So be aware that you might feel this love for your children. Some women may suddenly have the mother urge if they don't, you know, that urge to have the child if they don't have one. Also, it could be a lot of love affairs, I think, might ensue between Mercury over the next few days too, because Mercury is sextiling, and it's aspecting, not separating. So we're going to have a few days of this Mercury Venus sextile, and I see some love conversations. That's all I'm saying. That's loving conversations. So Mars is at 28 degrees of Aries, and I've been talking about it for the last few weeks, that it was going to retrograde, because this Aries Mars is the longest Mars sitting. The longest Mars is going to sit in a sign, like, ever. I don't. It's sitting there for 6 months. Like, normally they're like in a sign for 6 weeks. So I want you to understand how crazy this Mars energy is. I've been talking about it. You can go back and look at some of my lives if you want to, you know, hear what I've been saying about it. But Mars in Aries is the epitome of male aggressive behavior. Like, there was a group, and there were some guys, and they were just walking around at one of the protests. I guess they thought they were protecting, I don't know, the city, and they were walking around with their weapons, and they were like AR this and AR that. And you know, there was a big debate over it, and some people were like, well, that's their right to carry arms. And I wrote, and you know, people can get upset at me if they want, if they had been Black, they'd be dead. You don't see Black men carrying AR anythings without being shot to death. And so it was, to me, it was showing privilege. That's a privilege, to be able to walk around in the open in your military gear when you're not a police officer or in the force, you know, like you're one of the good old boys with your ARs. And that is Mars in Aries. I think so many have been reveling in the Mars and Aries energy, all the anger and fighting and yelling and battles and bullets and gassing, you know, with the pepper sprays and all of this Mars and Aries aggressive behavior. This is what this is. Now, Mars now is retrograde. It's in Aries, but it's retrograding. So it's going to be pulling back now on a lot of that aggressive behavior. Maybe people are going to start to see some of that review, right? That's retrograding. Review it and look at it more clearly, like, oh, let's reinvestigate some of this. We'll see a lot of reopenings, reinvestigating, reviewing, all that kind of thing. That's what's going on right now. So be aware of this. Mars is retrograde. And just remember, after the retrograde, though, no matter what kind of law we get in the aggressive behavior, it eventually will go direct, and that aggressive behavior will return again until it gets into Pisces. So anyway, let's move on to, we talked about Jupiter, and I talked a little bit about Saturn, which is at 25 degrees of Capricorn. And also I mentioned Pluto, which is down at 22 degrees of Capricorn. And all of these planets that I'm mentioning now are retrograding. We've got a massive amount of retrogrades going on, the slow moving planets are basically all retrograde. So be aware of that. These are, when the slow moving planets are retrograde, these are deep, sometimes long lasting events, effects, aspects. So these are life changes occurring that we may never be quite the same after these aspects go by, especially with Saturn and Pluto. Saturn in particular, whatever it touches, it sets in stone. So it's like laying foundation, it's laying bricks wherever it is. Be aware of this. It's not a temporary thing. So I look, I would love to talk more because how I love astrology. And if you want to know more about your chart and astrology, and we'll talk about it, because this is the way I look at astrology charts. We can see how things are going on in your life and what it's affecting in your life. So I advise you, if you haven't already done so, to stop by astrologyalookinside.com. Go to the order page, try one of my minis, but I do advise you get a full reading with me, because then we can go deep into all the aspects and see what's really going on. I particularly recommend the future prediction reading. It's my top reading. It's a little expensive, but it's worth it. Okay. And there is a mini version of that as well. So, okay. Two other things I want to mention: Uranus retrograde and Neptune retrograde. They're not making any aspects to each other, but Uranus is retrograde at 10 degrees and Neptune is retrograde at 19 degrees. And so these Neptune in particular. Neptune is opposing the sun. The way I look at this Neptune opposition to the sun, and it's aspecting. So we're only going to be feeling this more in the next couple of days. This is probably affecting Virgos and Pisces in a very deep way. Some Saggies and Geminis might be feeling it too, but really it's affecting Virgos in a big way, and Pisces in a big way. And this is because Neptune is the antithesis of the sun. The Neptune in Pisces is the antithesis of the sun in Virgo. The sun in Virgo is rational. It's analytical. It looks for details. It's exact. It thinks in a rational, linear way. It looks for things that make sense on on a macro level even. And even micro. I mean, my daughter, she can find the smallest knit on a wall, and she's like she's a Virgo with her sun, moon, and Mercury all conjoined together. But this Neptune in Pisces has been hard. I think not only just now, but overall, because it's put a haze over people's eyes. I think a lot of people are waking up to whatever dream they've been in. And that's not easy to wake up, right? If you've been under a haze, a dream, a fantasy, and suddenly you wake up to, oh, wait, that's not the way it really is. Or that's not going to happen the way I imagined it would go. Or I can't really see my way out of this. Or, it might even seem oppressive to some who are, maybe looking at things askew, or they're seeing that they think other people are looking at things askew. What I want to say is be cautious about, the battles. There's been so many philosophical battles, right? People arguing over their philosophies. A lot of it we went through with the Gemini, and the moon is in Gemini today. And that's because it's the opposite of Sag. So all of the talk about the politics and stuff like that, we're probably going to hear a lot of that over the next day. Be aware of that because it all crops back up again. And the true node is in Gemini. So, and that means it's opposing Sag anyway. We're supposed to be looking at things rationally. That's what's going on. And by the way, that moon in Gemini is squaring that Neptune in Pisces. So, and that's aspecting. So, yeah, there's going to be, I think, over the next few days, some eyes opening. Maybe we might even get some information, some info that's been hidden to us might come to the light. And I think it is going to involve Gemini. 45 is a Gemini. So just know that some things like that could be occurring. And I think that's it. I've covered everything, and I've given you all my astrology theories. And so we're officially done with the astrology portion. Yes. Wow. I've had a couple of people. Kyle, Ian Easterbrook was here, and Goth Angel and Joanna Swan, football and losers. Hi, I love my outfit and makeup. Thank you. Kyle says infantryman here. Hey, hello. Yes, infantryman, Mars, right? This has been a really male time. It's very much Mars energy right now. And I think they're going to be pulling back on that a little bit, while Mars is retrograde, but it's all going to go back into that Mars flavor. A lot of arguing, a lot of politicking, a lot of military, a lot of guns, right? A lot of pepper spray, a lot of that. So anyone out there want a reading? Because I'm doing lives tonight. And if anyone wants to get a reading from me, this would be the time to get one. And if you're not sure, someone said yes. Okay. I will make sure. I'm pulling out my cards. And if you guys are not familiar with me, I'm going to show you. I've got a couple of decks I love. One is I love the Miss Cleo Tarot Power deck. I know it's not the best, but it is so much fun. It feels so good in my hand. I also tonight, well, for anyone who wants any kind of love advice, I've got the Romance Oracle deck here from Doreen Virtue. So I do have the Romance Oracle cards as well. And then one of my favorite decks, the AE Wake card, but this one is from Japan. And I love this deck. Anyway, just want you guys to know. So anyway, let me know what your questions are. I'll see what I can do to help. And then I'm going to look at some other things. Kyle says, good song. A lot of trying to use hard in mind. Yeah. Yeah. So my thing is, if you want to get a reading, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to start this because I have not. I noticed it's the 8th of September. And I have not done all of the signs and put them up for you guys yet. So I feel kind of bad for that. So sorry about that. So if you have any particular question, let me know. And I will answer that question for you. And because I love doing my cards. I do love doing them. So much fun. So I'm going to do this for the sign of Aries, just because I want to start out and get this going right away, because I've been at this for over 30 minutes. So let's see, Divine Spirit, show me clearly, what is the special message you have for the sign of Aries? What is that message you want me to show? Oh, something. Wow. This popped right out of my hand. I'm not kidding, Aries. It's the Hangman. Some Aries are like really taking their time. They're waiting on something. They're meditating on something, concentrating on something, maybe praying on something right now. And I can see how this could affect some Aries right now. Let me see if I got any special advice for about the Hangman. But this was your first card. And I just wanted to see this because I know I had something about the Hangman. I'll talk about this in a minute. Let's see what the next card is. Because that Hangman, there's something I had looked up just the other day about that. But that is usually an indication, because to me it's like it's a 3. And a 3 in numerology is actually Virgo. Believe it or not, we're in Virgo season. And a 3 in astrology is Gemini. And next it was crossed by the King of Staves. King of Staves. So Aries, that's you. You showed up in your own reading. I always say King of Staves is an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, right? Fire King. Aries, you are the Fire King. You're the Fire King. You're waiting. You're waiting on something. You're waiting on something. Oh, I think what was that? God Angelic said, love your decks. I love mine too. Yes. Oh, wow. And next we got this Page of Cups. I think some of you guys are waiting, right? That Hangman, you're waiting for an emotional offer. You're waiting for some offer to come in from somewhere. Some Page of Cups. So this is about waiting for that emotional communication. I wonder if this is about love for you, Aries. Wow, kind of emotional communication. What's this here? From an Empress. Next card was the Empress. And this is an emotional queen. You know, an Empress she embodies all queens. She's the quintessential woman. And then we got the 7 of Swords. You know, a lot of times there's a lot of options. And you may be someone, Aries, that you're dealing with a lot of options, or someone who might have a lot of options. But it's like you're laying the foundation for this, and you've got some choices you're going to have to make about this. You know, there's a good decision or a bad decision in here, depending on how you look at it. Wow, two cards popped out. First is the Page of Staves. Page of Staves. And I think this is where you're coming from here. This could be like communication, but you know, this is more positive communication. Again, it just tells me I think you're waiting for it. And look at this, the Hierophant. You might be waiting to communicate about a decision, about you know, making a commitment or something firm. This is about something firm or learning something. You know, a 5 in numerology breaks down to Gemini. And I just said we're Gemini moon right now. In astrology, it's Leo, but this is about, you know, it's a Taurus card. Hierophant is a Taurus. But it's always about, you know, being practical. Again, setting something in foundation, making a decision. Ooh, what is this? 2 cards came out, and they came out basically together. I think this could be about a relationship. The first card was the 3 of Swords. Wow. Aries. Wow. I wonder what you've been through here. This can indicate that some of you feel like you've been stabbed in the heart. Maybe you wanted to get serious with someone, but you felt stabbed or rejected, maybe by that Empress. Wow. Then I got the 4 of Swords next. And this tells me that you've been really, truly worried about this. You're really, truly worried about this. This is not, you know, something you can get over right away. You see if there's, what's that? Oh, and it popped right. Wow. This is actually good because the last card was the Wheel of Fortune. It tells me, I think, after going through whatever this is that you've been through, where you felt stabbed in the heart, betrayed, maybe a third party situation, that you've got lots of choices. I've just been feeling choices all throughout this reading here, Aries. But this is success, I think. This is the Wheel of Fortune. It's a 10 card. And I think whatever you've been through, you can now move into a more successful period. I'm going to do this. You know how I like to pull these cards apart because I feel like it tells a different story when I do that. So let me do this and see if there's anything I have missed because sometimes I can do that and I'll miss things because I'm so busy looking at the basics. So here's what when I pull them apart, I'm going to look this up. There were 2 pages in this reading. I think I've got something that tells me exactly what 2 pages means. Yeah. So 2 pages in a reading, Aries, is that you can refer, this could be that there's some young people around you and they might be influencing your life, Aries. You might be being influenced by teenagers. You might need to be cautious about who you let tell you what to do about your romantic life, because you might be listening to friends and other people, but especially children. Don't let them tell you what to do. Also, you could encounter a mentor or some people who are not as experienced you in your career. But remember always, Aries, you are that king of staffs or queen of staffs. But in this case, the king of staffs came out in your own reading. There were several swords, all swords now that I look at it. See, this is why I pull them apart. I didn't even realize this. They were all swords. All of the number cards in this reading, every single number card was a sword. So I'm wondering, first of all, Aries, you could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, but you could be dealing with just a lot of pain. This is like the mental pain, because swords are always a mental, they're air. And the 3 of swords is pain. The 4 of swords is worried about the pain. And the 7 of swords to me is like you have to pick yourself up after that and make the right decision to recover. So let's look at your major arcana, because I like to take the major arcana, read them, out backward, and it tells its own story. So look, you got all this, the Wheel of Fortune. It's like you got a get out free card from whatever you've been in. Because think about the Wheel of Fortune, the show, right? Wheel of Fortune, like Chuck, I want this, right? You spin this wheel, it can land wherever. And I think you might be looking at finding something more permanent, more stable. You're looking for an answer for sure. You're looking for the answer to something. You're learning something. Maybe about this Empress. It could be about starting something new. It could be new ideas. And it could be establishing something with an Empress. That could be. Whatever it is, though, you're waiting. And I advise you to continue to do that. Pray on it, meditate on it, think it over before you make your final decision. Okay. Okay. So this is my reading for you, Aries, for all of the rest of September. I hope it resonated with some Aries out there. And if you like to know more or get a personalized reading, because this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with every Aries out there. But if you like to get a personalized reading, go by astrologyalookinside.com. That's astrologyalookinside.com. Take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to our videos here. And you can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com and Instagram at instagram.com/astrologyalookinside. Okay, much love to you. So I'm going to be moving on to the sign of Taurus. Taurus. I just saw someone ask me, can I ask a question? That was Anastasia Enchanted. Hello, Anastasia. May I ask a question? Oh, and Joanna Swan in football loser said it resonates. Thanks. No, bless you, Joanna. So Anastasia, yes. What's your question? Ask me quickly before I move into Taurus, because I'm gonna keep this show going no matter what. But if you let me know what your question is, let me know, and I will do it for you. If not now, I'll do it as soon as I finish with Taurus. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to separate this for Taurus. Let me just go ahead and shuffle a few times, you guys. Divine Spirit, show me what is that message you have for the sign of Taurus. Show me what we have for the sign of Taurus. And Anastasia, if you've got your question, just let me know and I'll do that for you. Let's see what we've got for Taurus. Going once. Let's see here. Okay, nothing really popped out yet. Let's go ahead and shuffle it. So Divine Spirit, show me what is that special message for Taurus? First call. I love when that happens. Oh my gosh. You guys, you won't believe this. Hey, Sylvia, the sacred spiral. I'm here just in time for Taurus. Hello, my friend. Hello. I can't believe this. I just started. The first card popped out of my hand for Taurus. King of coins. King of coins. The Taurus. This is a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. So we're talking about Taurus. Wow. You popped up in your own reading, Taurus. That's amazing. Let's see. What's that next card? Wow, Taurus. You've got success coming. Look, the Chariot. Wow, Taurus crossed by the Chariot. Now, look, you could be dealing with cancers. This could be Tauruses that are dealing with cancers. That is a possibility. However, the Chariot to me is always an indication of success. This is victory, quick, fast moving victory. I love it. Hello, Sophia. So glad you're here. Okay, so let's see what this next card is for the sign of Taurus. What are we sharing next with the sign of Taurus? Show me clearly. I want one of just, oh, there was a couple, but I want to specify. Oh, there we go. Wow. Next card, this, I saw this once before tonight, Seven of Staves. No, I saw the Seven of Swords before. Seven of Staves. I like the Seven of Staves. I call this the card of integrity. This is telling me that whatever it is that you want, whatever it is you've been working toward, you've got to have integrity, stick to itiveness. Don't give up. Have some fortitude. You're laying the groundwork, the foundation for your success. So you can't give up now. You can't give up now, okay? So let's see. What's the next card we have? Or the, oh, this popped out. Yes, again, another seven. You're laying the groundwork for your success. You're making the choices that will eventually lead to your success. And you have various choices. You might feel that now. You could go one direction or another direction, depending on the choices that you make. But everything you do is laying the groundwork for the success. You might feel like, I don't have the success that I want yet, like I'm not all the way there. That's okay. You're laying the groundwork to get there, and that's beautiful. So let's see, what else do we have for the sign of Taurus? Show me clearly. What is that next card you want me to share with Taurus? Show me clearly. What is that card? Show me. What are we sharing with Taurus? It's really making me work for it. What is that? What are we sharing with Taurus? Come on, show me. There we go. There's a couple. There we go. What are we talking about here? Wow, this again? Some Tauruses may feel like they've got stabbed, in the heart. This is sometimes, well, almost, it's a loss. It's that pain, where you feel like you got hurt. Someone hurt you or, kind of broke your heart. You might have felt like they cheated on you. That could have happened. You might just feel like you don't have any luck or something's been delayed or it it might just feel like you've got heartache. This is literally the card of heartache, like where it hurts. It could be a separation, it could be divorce, it could be infidelity, it could be a miscarriage, it could be fertility problems, it could be lessons that you had to learn, it could be just all the crap that has to be cleared away from the pain that you might be carrying. But let me tell you something, do not let that, because this tells me this is what you've been through. This is where you are going. The world, it's beautiful. When I see the world card, I feel like you've got the world at your feet. One of my favorite readers, my goddess Dragon Tarot, I love her. She's one of my favorites. And she says that this card is a Capricorn card. And it's a 3. So in numerology, it breaks down to Virgo. And but I do believe it's a Capricorn card. So this could be it. You've got the world at your feet. Maybe when it comes to business and Capricornian things like that, I know a lot of Tauruses are about that money and about business. So you got the world at your feet when it comes to that. What is this one here? Wow. And in the current position, we get the Queen of Cups. You know what I love about the Queen of Cups? I love the Queen of Cups card. And I tell you why. Normally, we're talking about like a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But what I love about her is that she's not only emotionally fulfilled, but she's got her own money. She's got her own kingdom. She's got her own little cup, got Patron in her cup. I love this queen. This is probably one of my favorite queens. And so this is your current position, Taurus. I feel like maybe at this time you feel like you got what you need. Wow. A bunch came out. I normally wouldn't take all of them, but I am. So the first one is a 7 of coins. And I think some Tauruses might feel like they've been juggling with the money, just juggling the money. Maybe have a lot of opportunities to make the money, just juggling the different ways you can earn that money. And it could lead to a new venture with money, especially since the first card was your card, Taurus, the King of Coins. So, wow, could be money. I think you might be worried about that money. Look at this 5 of Cups. Look at this. This is that worry card. This is that person that's been like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. Just so upset. I've been drinking. I've been drinking. I've been drinking. All worried about the money, probably. Or the choices you have to make about the money. It might be about the choices. Look at this. And then the other 4 came out, the 4 of Swords. What are you worried about, Taurus? Lord, I think I know. Because one extra card came out. You're making choices maybe about love. It was the Lover's card. This could be choices about love. I saw infidelity pop up once already. I don't know if that's happened. But here we go. It ends on this. And I just want to note something. The Lover's card is a 6. In numerology, 6 is Taurus. So it ends on, in my opinion, a Taurus card. In astrology, it's Virgo, but in numerology, it's Taurus. That's amazing. I'm going to take these cards apart, something I love to do, because I know there's probably something I did not see here. So let me just move things about like I like to do. It'll give me the answer I seek. So one of the things I'm picking up right away, there's no aces in this reading. I didn't realize that. We have no aces, but look, this is why I do this. This is exactly why I do this. There's 3 7s in this reading. So we're going to look up the 3 7s. I'm going to tell you what that is. The other thing, other than the 3 7s, so we're dealing with that 7, and that 7 vibe is like where you're reaching, but you haven't got there, you're reaching. But we've got this 3 of swords and 4 swords has come out again tonight. And this time it added the 5 of cups. So 3, 4, 5 in your drink, worried over maybe a third party situation or some kind of infidelity that might have occurred. Just being really worried about that. And that's what I see right here. Okay, so that's that. So let's look up these 3 7s. I'm going to tell you exactly what 3 7s mean. I believe I've got this here. Let me just see. I try to do my research for you guys so I can tell you, yes, I got it. 3 7s. So this is what it means. Manifestation, which takes more effort. So, that's so funny. Remember, I had said when you're at C7s, it's about laying the foundation, right? The groundwork. So you are manifesting. You are. But it's going to take a little bit more work. It's going to take more effort. But you are manifesting. So be aware of that. Also, prediction through intuition. Wow, Taurus, it's telling you to use your intuition. You use your intuition, you're going to be able to predict your success. That's amazing. Also, it's just basically it's saying success by following your hunches. That's amazing, Taurus. Because I just said that Uranus in Taurus is retrograde. So I think you're going to be able to pick up on those hunches more succinctly now. That's beautiful. I do sense that some Tauruses may be dealing with a water sign, because especially if you're a male Taurus, here's the Queen of Cups. Might just be dealing with an emotional queen, but this is what we got: the King of Coins and the Queen of Cups. This could be a Taurus with a Pisces, Cancer, or a Taurus, Pisces. Well, Taurus with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Okay, so you got 3 major arcana, and let's read that. I love to read them backwards. It tells a story. Look, this is about love. This is about making a decision about it, though. It could be about infidelity. It could be about an issue about love. It could be. It could be fixing it. You could be fixing, healing, reuniting, all these things that have to do with the decision making of love. And that's what's going on. And I think there's going to be success, because the next card was the Chariot. The Chariot, especially if you're dealing with a Cancer. This is victory. And this is victory most likely in a relationship. See that big 7 there? 7 in astrology is relationships. 7 in numerology is Pisces. So you could be dealing with a Pisces. Also, it ends with the world. And when I see this card, I always feel like it's saying you have the world at your feet. The world is your oyster. It's on and popping. No matter what you've been through, you end on a high note, Taurus. You got those decisions. Use your intuition. Make those hunches. You know how to find your success. I'm excited for you. Okay, so let's see here. Yes, three sevens. Oh, Gothic Angel said good night. Oh, I need to take off. Blessings. Blessings to you, Gothic Angel. Blessings to you, my sweet friend. She did such a great job of helping me with everybody here. Blessings. So let's move on. Oh, by the way, Taurus, before I go any further, if you haven't already done so, take a moment to like and share our videos. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit that little bell, and that little bell should help you. And you guys, I am monetized. I just don't know how. I have not yet set up my super chat. So next week I'll have that set up so you guys can actually, help get your little special readings. I promise I'll do that. So let's move on. I told you the website, right? Astrology Look Inside. I did. And I told you about Facebook.com and Instagram.com/Astrology Look Inside. Okay, there we go. Oh, yes, the world card. I love it. Sylvia, perfect timing. Beautiful timing. So next we're going to be moving on to the sign of Gemini. Gemini, let me make sure I shuffle them good before we go into Gemini. Let's do that really quick for gems. Gemini. And we've got a Gemini moon. So I really want to see what this cards want to tell the sign of Gemini. And I want to say this too, you guys, of course, all know this, that everything I do is for entertainment purposes only. Do not make any decisions based solely on what I've said here tonight or any night, because these are general readings. These are not private readings or personal readings. And, I am not a medical professional or a, legal professional or any of those things. So I just have to legally say that, I think. So I thought I'd throw that out there. So Gemini, Divine Spirit, what are the special messages we are telling the sign of Gemini? Nothing popped out initially. Oh, but a bunch just wanted to come out. I'm going to keep going because they didn't come out of my hand. What are we sharing with this? Oh, there we go. So the first card you got, Ace of Swords, Gemini. Oh my God. This is amazing. Oh my God, Gemini. I think I'm going to scream. Oh, that's amazing. Ace of Swords, Gemini. Ah, Gemini, you've got complete and total victory coming for the rest of September. I believe that, especially right now when the moon is in Gemini. Take these days, take this next day. You go for whatever it is you need to do. This is a beautiful card for a Gemini. This is your card, Gemini. This is your success we're talking about. I love it. Oh my gosh. Now, I think Geminis have been worried. Here you go again. Everybody's been worried. I think it's because of COVID. I think it's because of all of the horrible things that have been going on in the media and the racism and the protesting and the policing and all of this stuff. And you Geminis are sensitive. You guys have been worried about it. But look, I don't care how you've been worried. You got success. You just got to know it in your mind, in your heart, that success is yours. Because here I can see you're still, look at this worry. Here's his 4 cups, worried over the emotions, worried over the mind, and your thoughts are racing and not knowing what's coming, and feeling insecure about these things, maybe having some loneliness with the 4 of Swords, and feeling like you've been alone and you got to take time all to yourself, and all of that kind of stuff. You've been feeling all of that. Oh, I always feel so bad when I see this. Oh, and with this is the emotion. So you guys have been doing that. So I feel kind of bad for you for that. So let's see what else we're going to pull out for the sign of Gemini to get them out of their heads, to get those out of their heads. Because, Geminis think. That's a lot of thinking. That's a lot of thinking. It makes you emotional. Oh, Gemini, what have you guys been going through? What has Gemini been going through? We got the 8 of Swords. Gemini, you've been feeling bound about something. Is this mental? Is this actual physically feeling bound? Or is this like feeling mentally bound? I'm going to say this before I go any further. I know that for Geminis, being gregarious, right? Going out, doing things, talking to people, interacting with people, making deals, willing and dealing, rubbing shoulders with people. Geminis love that. They're natural born communicators. And so this whole COVID thing has had to be so hard for most Geminis. And I think that's what this might be about. I mean, it might be on a more personal level, but Kyle said the gods are in my favor. I love it. Sylvia said I need to do a fast speaking disclaimer like they do with the pharma commercials. Hilarious. So yeah, maybe with the moon and Gemini, I would do that tonight. So let's see what else we've got for Gemini. Let's see. I want to see where this is good, if this is going to perk up for Gemini, because they've been worried. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And then we got the 3 of coins. I knew it couldn't stay down there. This is partying. This is like after has been horrifically, you've been worried. And after that, you're going to come out and celebrate. Maybe with some people you've been working on. Maybe it's on a project or something that you felt like you couldn't complete. Could be something, because sometimes when I see the 3 of Cups, it can tell us that there have been people working well together as well as celebrating after something really bad. So that's good. That's a great card to get after seeing so many 4s and things like that. So let's see what else you like to tell Gemini Divine Spirit. Show me. Oh, yes, it literally popped out. Yes. Sorry. So, okay. I just love the positions that they're in. So, okay. Here we got the 2 of coins. This is about making decisions. Also, I think also waiting for communications to come in. You're waiting to hear about money, waiting to talk about it, waiting to just get a message like the go ahead, right? This is like that. Okay, let me know exactly how I can move forward with this next plan, next thing that you're working on. But whatever that is, whatever that communication you're working on, that decision you're working on, this, I love doing this whenever I see this card. You win, Gemini. You got the sun, and it's in the current position. You win. I love it. And to me, this is like a rags to riches story. Like you started out, you weren't sure what the hell was going on. It started out with the victory card. So I knew that at the end of this, there was going to be some kind of victory happening. Let me see what else is going on for you, Gemini. Oh, this popped out. Wheel of Fortune, Gemini. Wheel of Fortune. You've got something awesome coming. Stop worrying. It's all good. You've got so many choices for success. Oh my gosh. What else do we have for the sign of Gemini? Show me clearly. Show me clearly. What's the next card? What's this? The Magician. Oh my God, Gemini. On top of these great cards, you got all the tools at your disposal to make it happen. You are not, look, you are fine. You've got this. Even if you feel like you're sick, this could be about, some people might have felt like they've been hemmed in by their health. They might have been worried about their health. Because when I see the Magician, sometimes it indicates that there could be some concerns about health. But you've got all these tools at your disposal to win. And you can definitely win. Let's get at least one more card for Gemini. One more card for Gemini. What is that special card you want me to share with Gemini? One more card for Gemini. Show me clearly. What is that Gemini card? Oh, it popped out. Wow. It literally popped out. The Hangman. Now, I mean, this is waiting. So perhaps this is saying, put the brakes on for a second, take a moment, pray on it, meditate on it, do affirmations on it, listen to Louise Hay on it, listen to Esther Hicks on it. I mean, pull out the Bible on it. Just know you've got all the tools at your disposal to win, Gemini. This is about you being successful. This is about you finding your victory. And I believe you can be victorious in this. Also, can I say something? This Hangman card is a 12. 12 in both, in astrology breaks down to a 3. And a 3 is what? Gemini! You are in your reading here twice. Amazing. So let me just pull these cards apart like I like to do. It tells a story when I see them like this. So let me see what I've got here. Wow. I just love it. It started so weak, right? All we had was that ace. All we had was the ace, and it just ended with all that major arcana. Incredible. Look, you started with the ace. It's why I just kept holding on hope that this was all going to pan out, because it started with the victory. This is like the ultimate victory. So I knew it was coming. And then when I saw this 3 of Cups, I knew. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is celebrating after the loss. So yeah, you might have been worried. You might not have had it right. Things might have went amiss. You might have lost your lover. I mean, the business might have taken, I don't know what you went through. But whatever it is, you got victory, and you're going to celebrate that victory after this loss, whatever it was. Oh my gosh. And then there were several 4s. I'm going to see if I got here what 2 4s are. I think I do. Yeah, 2 4s. You will experience a higher level of seriousness and devotion. Higher level of seriousness. I told you all that thinking. Your romantic relationship will be joyous. Wow. Now that I didn't see. Romantic relationship will be joyous. Wow. Also, this could be fleeting though, but it's happy. It'll be happy. Also in business, you'll have a chance to do work that you find more fulfilling. That's beautiful. All that I worry all is leading to you releasing what is binding you, whatever that is, after making the decisions, right? And thinking it over. Okay, so let's look at the major arcana. I was floored by the major arcana. And you guys, I like to read it backwards because it tells its own story. And it really does, because when I read it backwards, it's a whole different story. Look at this. Wait, meditate, pray, think it over. Don't act quickly. Put a lot of thought into it before you make your decision. Because you are the magician and you have all the tools at your disposal to win. Whatever pain, whatever doubts, whatever fears you have can be overcome because you have the power within you. And you have the ability to win because you got the wheel of fortune. You've got choices in every direction. It could go any direction. Whatever you put your heart to, your mind to, your spirit to, is what you can attain, what you can manifest in this reality. And you win, Gemini. You win. All right. This is the I win card, my favorite card. We're so happy you got this. And congratulations for coming out a very difficult time. It's not easy, right? When things are hard and painful, to come back and bounce back. But Gemini, I see that you will. All right. You win. So let's, if you haven't already done so, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to our videos here. Like our channel, hit the little bell when you subscribe so you know whenever I'm going live and I'm adding new videos. Also, stop by the website, astrologyalookinside.com. Check out our order page, our blog, our shop page. Subscribe there. There's so much there. Go and hang out. Also, you can find me on Facebook at Astrology A Look Inside and Instagram at Astrology A Look Inside. Okay? Okay. Much love to you. So let's see. I saw a couple of messages going on while I was out there. Let's see. The gods are my babe. Son's mother, past stepfather has been trying to file for third-party rights for 2 years and 3 times tossed out. Wow. She passed away from lupus. Wow. I do have the son. Wow. Ladybug. Hey, Cabrina Gatson's here. Let it all hang out. That's right, Kyle. Let it all hang out. Hey, Cabrina. So glad to see you here, my sweet friend. So we are moving on to the sign of Cancer. Cancers. Wherever you are, Cancers, we are on to you next. Let's see what divine spirit wants to tell the sign of Cancer. I have a feeling with all those Capricorn planets, it has a special message for the sign of Cancer tonight. Let's see, what are we telling Cancer? Okay, well, nothing particular has popped out in my pre-shuffle. So let's see, divine spirit, show me clearly, what is the special message you want me to share with the sign of Cancer? Show me clearly. What are we sharing with the sign of Cancer? Oh, 2 cards here. Ooh, Cancer. I'm going to throw them up together. I'm throwing them up together like a peace sign because, wow. Cancer, what are you going through, baby? I have been worried like a what? Cancer, really? Okay. So you've been worried and there looks like there's been a fight. There's been fighting, there's been bickering, there's been something where it's not been right. You've been battling, arguing. People been arguing with you. You've been worried over it. Crying in your drink, not getting no sleep. Ain't sleeping because you've been too busy arguing, too busy on this battle. My goodness, Cancer. Let's see what else we can find for Cancer. Oh, it just popped right out. Whatever you've been through, Cancer, it's over. This is what tops you. It's the 3 of coins. You're getting out of this. whatever that funk is, whatever that fight is, whatever that worry is, that loss, whatever it is, you're coming out of it. You're going to celebrate. This is, it could be with a couple of people. It's like 3 people partying here. This could be just the party right there. Could have been, you felt like you lost and you were fighting. Maybe there could have been a third party situation. You were fighting for your place, but you're going to celebrate. You're going to win, or at least you're going to, yeah, I just said you're going to win. Look at this mess. Look, 3 cards came out. 3 cards came out, and I'm going to take it in the way they came out. So the first was the Hangman. This is a card of saying, look, wait, okay, meditate on it, pray on it, do affirmations on it. Whenever I see that card, I lost my, it's not clear. It does that. Why does it do that? Okay, there. Whenever I see this card, I always think, okay, go listen to the binaural beats or the YouTube videos or whatever. Get your mind clear. And the next, look at that. What is the page of coins? I'm telling you, go listen to some binaural beats or something. You could be waiting too for some news about money. All this worry, all this fighting could be about the money. You're waiting for the communication about the money too, I think. So this could be about the money. But I think whatever you've been through, and I do feel like you've been through a battle or loss, because you were crossed by the 5 of staffs. It's fighting. But look, you got the star. I love the star card. It's one of my favorite cards because it says that, look, after a loss, after the battle, after your pain and whatever you've been through, you have the ability to win. The sun is literally, the star is shining on you. You just have to pour out your emotions. Don't hide your emotions. Don't keep them to yourself. Pour them out. And when you do that, it'll be to your victory, to your success. So let's see. Oh, this popped right. The 6 of Swords. It's telling me you are moving away, and it's in your current position. Cancer, whatever you've been going through, you are moving away from that. You're not stuck in that. You are traveling away from that. You are not trapped in that. Remember that. Remember that you are moving away from whatever you've been dealing. Oh, wow. We've got 2 cards popped out. Knight of Cups. This is the emotional offer. You might get an offer from someone that is too good to say no to, too good to refuse. It could be an offer of love. It could be an offer of work. It could be an offer of money. And I think, again, like I said, you're moving away from whatever doesn't serve you anymore. You might be a little in your head and a little vain about it, but you're moving away. Like, that's it. I'm going to my trailer. Got time for this mess. I can see some cancers doing this. So let's see. What's that? Oh, wow. 2 cards popped up, and I'm going to take them both. Yeah. 5 of Cups. Wary drinking. Some cancers are drinking. Yeah. Worried and drinking. But I'm thinking this, Cancer. Look at me sweating. Cancers, y'all made me hot. I don't know what that's about. Like, my goodness, I started sweating. But 3 of coins. Cancer, this could be about, especially if this was about money, about learning new skills, gaining more expertise, or just learning something new. You might just need to learn more about what's going on. So let me pull these cards apart because I want to make sure I didn't miss anything with this, because I think I might have. Let me just check. Just checking here. Let me see here. Yeah, there were lots of 5s. That's what I thought. Yeah, there's 3 5s. I thought I saw that. 3 5s, 2 3s, and 3 5s. So I'm going to see if I've got something to talk about that with you too. Also, we had the Page of Coins and the Knight of Cups. I do think you might get an offer about money or a new job. Some cancers might have been waiting to get a new job offer, and I see that that could be forthcoming. I really do believe that. So don't give up hope. I see that new job offer coming right down the bend. Okay, so let's look up the fives, the three fives. Let's see what that has to tell us. Also, there were two threes as well. And I just like, I'm so nosy about these kind of things. This is why I do it. So the first thing I wanted to look up was the two threes. The two threes is that you need to seek support from a group of people. And if you're in a relationship, to seek help from, like, someone like me, or a counselor or a therapist or a priest or friends or a book or something. Also in business, you'll benefit from a course or some kind of coaching program. Didn't I tell you guys? I thought it was about learning something new. So let's see what this the fives were. See if I got this here with the three fives. Yeah, here we go. So three fives. This is a warning about of testing times to come. There could be a test that you've got to, your life is, I think life is throwing a lot of people tests right now. A lot of us, because of, what's going on with COVID. So it's letting you know that there's some trials, some tests that are coming. There might be some setbacks that might be in your relationships, and you might need to step back from people and realize that you're not going to be a millionaire. Some cancers, are having a hard time dealing with that, and that could be something that you have to deal with. That you're not going to be a millionaire, or at least not at this moment. And there were only two major arcanas, and that's amazing. And so it's just saying, look, be patient, hold on, because whatever you're going through, you're the star. Pour out those emotions, let out those tears, give out the love, because eventually the sun will shine on you again. Whatever you've been through, meditate, do affirmations, work on that inner self. Okay, Cancer. So I hope this resonated for some cancers out there. Cancers, this has been my reading for you for the rest of September. If you haven't already done so, take a moment to like and share our videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit that little bell so you know whenever I'm going live and whenever I'm adding new video uploads here. And also stop by our website, which is astrologyaLookInside.com, and check out our order page or shop page or blog. Lots of different things there. And then find us on Facebook at facebook.com/astrologyaLookInside, and Instagram at instagram.com/astrologyaLookInside. Okay, much love to you. So you guys, I am going to move on to the next sign and see what's going on there. Caprina said, hey, I'm excited for our session Friday. Me too, Caprina. She's like, this energy is intense. Yes. Hey, KV is here as well. Hello, KV, for stopping by. So we are going to be moving on now to the sign of Leo. Leos. Hello, Leos. Yes, Kay, if you can hang around with me, I will do a reading for you after I do Leo. How's that? I'm trying to figure out how to do the little where I can have the little chat thing, but I don't know how to do it yet. So I'm still learning. I'm still learning how to add the super chats and all that stuff. I'm such a newbie at this. Okay, sure. If you've got if you just want a general, I'll do a general for you. And if you have a special question, just let me know what that is, and then I'll answer that special question. Okay. So this is Leo. So because I already started with Leo, so let's go ahead and finish. Divine Spirit, show me quickly what sign or what message you want me to share with the sign of Leo. Leo, what are we sharing with the sign of Leo? Leo, Leo. Come on. Oh, wow. I was going to say, I know there's got to be a message, and everything and its brother popped out. But the one card in my hand was the Leo card. I love that. I'm going to take these cards. I don't know what this is. Oh, wow. I just realized what that was. My first reversal. Oh, Leos. What have you been through? I'm just laying them all out because I didn't want to just start with Leo. This card has came up in every reading. Wow, Leo. Give me one more. Is this it? I'm gonna let it pop out. Oh, there they are. Wow. Wow. Leo, this is a very special message. And I'm gonna, here's one sticking out. I'm gonna just see. Okay. Thank you for sharing that with me, Divine Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So this is the message for Leo. Leo, you popped up out of my hand into you wanted to be in your own reading. Queen of Staffs. Queen of Staffs. This is a Leo, a Sag, an Aries. But we're doing Leo. So I'm assuming this is you, Leo, in your own reading. The funny thing, though, Leo, is that you were crossed by a reverse Empress. And that is really rare. I have not seen a reverse Empress in quite some time. I'm going to just pull this out so I can make sure I give you all the details on this. But just coming from my heart, looking at that, I'm thinking, this is not a good time for you to start new projects or be creative right now as you might be. But according to this, it just says honesty and full disclosure, to just be honest. And I think when I see a Queen of Staffs, I always think of, she's honest. And so it's just saying to be honest, basically. Do that. Also, we've got this Seven of Cups here. And I think you might be, the Seven of Cups to me, now this is my take on it, but I always feel like they're grasping for like emotional fulfillment. Like, not that they got there yet, but they're grasping for it. Like they want that emotional fulfillment. They're reaching for it, but they don't have it. Um, According to this, it's choices, ideas, it's new projects, inspiration, imagination. It's decisions that you're happy making. Okay, but Leo, something else came out in your reading, and that was the Ten of Swords. And whenever I see the Ten of Swords, it does indicate that you could be in some emotional pain, some psychological pain. It could even be physical pain, Leo. I feel like you might feel like you got betrayed or backstabbed. But I feel like whatever this is, it might have either been the past, or you're just moving away from it. Like you're moving away from whatever that pain was. It's not, you're not in it. I don't think you're going to be in that pain. I think you're going to be able to move away. It might even be a past pain. And I think it has something to do with lovers. It may be an infidelity that occurred, a third party situation. It may be that you're just deciding or, making a choice about a love situation. Whatever it is, though, you felt bound. And just know you're not bound. You can get out of this, whatever it is. You're not bound. It's a choice you're making. This is your current position, Leo. So if you want to get out of it, get out of it. You could have been making a decision. You could have been praying, meditating, doing all type of things, just waiting on trying to get the right decision on what to do. Because next was the Temperance card. You might have been drinking over it. I mean, you've been weighing these choices about maybe a partner you're with. Maybe you've been in a third party. Maybe they've been in a third party, and you guys are just weighing out the choices of whether you're going to stay together. There's might even have been fighting. Yeah, there could have been some competition. If you're a Leo female, because it was a Queen of Staff, you might have had some competition. There might have been some third parties. There could have been some fighting. But this is the Knight of Cups, Nine of Cups. And yeah, it can indicate vanity. But when I see this Nine of Cups, especially after this reading, I'm thinking you're going to have to find yourself love in order to be victorious. You've got to love yourself, Leo. You can't love anyone else unless you love yourself first anyway, but you're going to have to love yourself in order to get out of whatever this was. And don't settle for second best. I think whatever it is, there was one final card that came out, and it was the Six of Cups. Whatever this emotional pain was, it's behind you now, Leo. Let it go. It's behind you. You're moving away from it. It's done. Let it go. It's over. Okay? Don't stay in that pain. Let it go. All right? So I'm going to take the cards apart just to see what hidden messages might be here, because sometimes I do get messages like that. And I just noticed there were no kings in this reading. We had two knights and a queen of staffs, but no king. So if this was for a female, you might have been dealing with knights. There's no kings in your reading. So I'm just going to look up the two knights, see if I can tell you guys a little bit about that. Because if you watch me, I like talking about that type of thing. I don't think I've got anything here about two knights. So I'm just thinking it's, in this case, I think you need to get out of the competition and move away from the battle. Just move away from that battle, whatever it is. Okay, so let's see. I don't see any specific like groupings of cards, but you got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you want to go look that up, that was appeared in your reading. There were no aces in the reading, but I'm going to read the major arcana backwards, because when I do that, it always tells a story. And this is saying to be honest, no dishonesty, full disclosure, whatever it is, all your new ideas, whatever, you know, be honest with your heart, your emotions. Yeah. Especially when it comes to making a decision about love, about relationships. This Empress in reverse is asking you to be honest. And I think be honest in love. I think you've been waiting. I think you've been patiently making a decision and meditating over this decision. And you still are, take your time making your decision, think it over before you make a final decision that you might regret later. Okay. All right, Leo. So that has been my reading for Leo. And I am done with you, Leo. If you have not already done so, take a moment to like and share our videos. Stop by our or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Be sure to hit the bell, and that'll let you know whenever I'm uploading new videos or when I'm going live. And also stop by our website, which is astrologyalookinside.com, and our Facebook channel, which is facebook.com/astrologyalookinside, and our Instagram, which is instagram.com/astrologyalookinside. Okay, much love to you. So I know there was Kay here. Kay, are you still here? I don't know if she had a specific question. I'm going to do this for Kay because she asked. I don't know where she is, but I am going to do this reading for Kay. Kay, if you're out there, I'm doing it now. Let's hope this turns out good. And then after I do Kay, we'll do Virgo. Okay. So I'll do Kay and then we'll do Virgo. I'm going to do a quick one for you, Kay. I'm going to be going super fast, okay? I don't even know if you're still here. So let's see here. Divine Spirit, show me clearly the special message you have for Kay. Show me clearly what is that special message we have for Kay. Okay, I'm going to just lay it out quickly. Show me clearly what is the special message for Kay. Oh, that's been coming out so many people tonight. What the heck? So many people are coming out of a bad time. They've been through so much pain and they're coming back, they're bouncing back from what they've experienced before. And I sense this could be something Kay might have been through. So let's just see. Oh, there's this wants to come out. Let's see what's that. Yeah. So what else do we want to share with Kay? Okay, there we go. Oh, and the current. Okay, what else is this for Kay? All right, Kay, anything else? Wow, pops right out. One more for Kay. Show me clearly. What is that card? At least one more. Show me what we're sharing with Kay. I want to know exactly. Show me where it is. What is that last card? There it is. Oh, it gave me a couple. Wow. Okay, Kay. I see exactly what's going on. Okay, Kay. Let's go over this. But before I do, I'm seeing that my security had showed up. So this is for Kay. I'm taking a break from the signs to do this really quickly for Kay because she asked me. Kay, your first card was the Hermit. The Hermit card. It could be that you're dealing with a Virgo, but it's a 9 card too. So it could be dealing with your, like your spirituality, and it could be dealing with your philosophy. So it could be education. But I think it's about you might have hermited out because you got hurt. Here's the Ten of Swords. You're crossed by the Ten of Swords here. You could also be a Virgo. Okay, I'm not sure. But this Ten of Swords is it just indicating that someone's been hiding away because they got hurt. And I want to tell you something. Whatever it is that hurt you, it's over. It's behind you. Let it go. It's done. Okay? It's over. And not only is it over, okay, you win. I love it. I say wherever this shows up, you win. And I believe, Kay, that you win. You got the Sun card. And you, of course, it's more than that, but that's the way I interpret it because I feel like whatever has been going on, the sun is shining on you. You've got this potential. I even think that you've got an offer or will have an offer coming your way. You might even have to be strategic in what you do with this Knight of Coins here. And yeah, look, this Eight of Staves telling me stay on a straight and narrow, be strategic about what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Don't go off to the left or the right, stay on the right road. And especially when it comes to like the baser natures of things. Look at this. This is your current position. This is the devil. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, and you could be a Capricorn, but the devil. And I when I look at this, I mean, I am a Capricorn, but when I see it, I know it could be the potential for lies, deception, deceit, pain. It could just be, just living in your baser nature and your darker, the shadow self. But here next, you got the Ace of Coins, and I believe, Kay, especially if you are a Capricorn or a Virgo or a Taurus, this is about you having success when it comes to money. And I think you've got many choices for money. I think you have to have a integrity and fortitude in establishing the foundations for this money. So, you might be putting out those feelers, those taking those steps toward it, but you might feel like it's not coming quickly. To have integrity, don't give up. Don't give up, okay? And take a chance. Go out on a limb, take a chance. Let go of that fear, whatever's been holding you back. It's time to take a chance on that. And, maybe reach out and communicate. Here's that Page of Coins. Reach out and communicate to others and say hello and communicate to people. This could be about money again. This could be about knowing the right, what you need to know about your money, about things like that. But I'm telling you, the card, it all ended on the High Priestess. So I feel like whatever it is, and it's a 2 card, which in astrology is Taurus in the second house, and in numerology is Cancer. And that's the home. But the High Priestess is always a knowledge. This is that inner knowledge, that inner knowing. It's that higher knowing. It's higher knowledge. You just know. So follow your heart. Follow that inner voice that tells you what the answer is. You kind of can feel that if you tap into it. You'll feel that instinctively what it is it wants to tell you. I just noticed that, I take the cards apart. There's a Page of Coins and a Knight of Coins together. So it's almost like once you get the communication about the money, then you might receive an offer or make an offer about the money. I do believe that could be possible. And then the Ace of Coins also popped up. This is about money. I really think it is, Kay. And I think you can be successful in gathering this wealth, whatever it is. I think you've been through a lot. You got 6, 7, 8, and the 10 of Swords here. And that 10 of Swords is ugly. Whenever I see it in the reading, I know the person is coming out of something that might have been really painful and hard to get out of for them. But I believe that you're able to move away from this. Look, I read the major kind of backwards, so we're going to do that. Um, you've been the hermit. You've been probably to yourself, doing things alone, maybe not trusting people, thinking a lot in your head, um, but alone maybe with that, and maybe even afraid to move forward. But I want to tell you that I believe you win. I believe you have the potential to win, Kay. This is a 19, it breaks down, it's another 10 card, but it's a positive 10 card. The Sun card, in my opinion, is the best card in the whole tarot deck. And you win. Maybe after being betrayed by a Capricorn, maybe. But this could be lies, deceit, deception. You could be lying, lying and deceiving yourself about the ability to start again, because you have this ability to start again. Go out, take a chance, go out on a limb and you know go for it, and you'll know what to go for. You'll know instinctively from your higher mind. It'll tell you what the right answer is and what you should pursue. Okay? So that's my reading for you, Kay. I hope it resonated. It's just a quick pull. I did it quickly, and I hope that it made some sense to you and you can apply it to whatever your question was. And if you haven't already done so, take a moment to like and share the videos and subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell down there so you know when I'm going live and uploading new videos. And stop by our website, which is astrologyalookinside.com. Like our website and subscribe there. And then like us on Facebook at facebook.com/astrologyalookinside and instagram.com/astrologyalookinside. And I will upload this eventually as a video so you can find your reading later on YouTube. Okay, much love to you. So let me take a sip here of tea. I've been at this for a minute. And that was a good time to take a break because there's 12 signs and we're about to go on to the 6th sign, which is Virgo. So we're at the second half of this. I can't believe I've been at this almost 2 hours. This is amazing. This is the second time I've done 3 hours. I think it's going to end up being 3 hours again. It just happens. And I want to get all of your signs done because look, it's the 9th of September. The best time to do it is during the live. So let's get it done. So let me shuffle this for Virgo. We'll see what Divine Spirit wants to tell the sign of Virgo. What are we telling the sign of Virgo, Divine Spirit? I know there is a special message that you want me to share with Virgo. Hold on, let me get them. I've been at this for over almost 2 hours, right? Yep. So let's see, what are we sharing with Virgo? One more shuffle. Just so you guys know, I've got my crystals here. I've got cellulite here. I've got crystal quartz here. I've got rose quartz here. I've got amethyst here and all types of things. Some obsidian up there and selenite. So all of the crystals are here. So Divine Spirit, show me clearly, what is the special message you want me to share with Virgo? I have seen that card all night long. Let me see. Show me clearly. What is that for Virgo? What? Show it clearly. Show me what it is. Let me know. I want you to let it pop out, whatever it is, so I know for sure this is Virgo's card. There we go. Anything else? Oh, that popped out. Wow. Anything else? Yep, there we go. Wow. Okay. Anything else? Show me clearly whatever those messages. Let them come out. Show me. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I love it. Anything else for Virgo? Show me clearly. Wow, Virgo. What else? Anything else? Any final message for Virgo? Any final message? Is that it? Anything else? Yep, there it is. Okay, gotcha. Virgo, you got a very interesting message. The first card that came out was the Seven of Staffs. This tells me that a lot of Virgos have been working hard. Some Virgos might feel like they have been working really, 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 really hard and not getting really, really, where they want to go, or they might feel like, why am I doing this? I'm being thwarted. Some Virgos have been really frustrated. They've been laying the foundation, but they have to have integrity. Don't give up now. That's the message. Don't give up now, Virgo. Don't give up now. Because a lot of you guys feel like you're ready to walk away. You're like, that's it. Take this job and shove it. I mean, a lot of you guys are like, whatever it is you do, though, I will say this. You've got to put yourself first now. You might be a little vain, and you might have to be. So if you feel like it's that bad, you might have to, take this job and shove it somebody. But it's about walking away from what doesn't serve you anymore. If it's not serving your highest good, you walk away. And you might find that you're doing that. Because really, at the end of the day, Virgo, you are going to get over whatever this loss is that you feel that you've been working so hard for, whatever loss, and you are going to shine. You got the sun, or excuse me, the star. And the star is indicating that after sadness and loss, the sun comes out again and it shines over you. You have to pour out your emotions. Don't keep them inside. Let them out. Let your emotions out and pour out your emotions wherever they need to go. Oh, and then you got the King of Coins. I foresee some money coming into your life, Virgo. And then you got the King of Staffs. This is a success, I believe, coming after making a firm executive decision, being the boss, making that executive decision. Once you do that, especially when it comes to money, I think, Virgo, you win. You got the Sun card. I couldn't believe this popped out again tonight. You win the Sun card. This is amazing. It's another 10 card, but is an indication of winning. That's the way I look at the Sun. I also, when you look at the Sun with all the hands out in every direction, it's like it could come from every direction. Like you're not limited right now. You can literally win from a multitude of ways. And I think whatever battle you've been in, Virgo, because some Virgos might feel like they've been in a battle. You let it go. The war is over, and I think you've won. Look, victory. The next card. This is especially true if you're dealing with a Cancer. This is victory. Virgos, you are victorious. Oh my gosh. And you're especially victorious when it comes to love and relationships and your emotional security. Don't let anyone shake your emotional security or your foundation because it is on point. Wow. And you showed up in your own reading, Virgo. The Empress. I always think of the Empress as a Virgo. And it's a 3 in numerology, breaks down to the sign of Virgo. You showed up in your own reading, Virgo. And I love that it's the Empress. This is the ability to give love, receive love. It maybe even, pregnancy, but it's just being pregnant with new ideas, to be so creative. You've got so much potential. And then there was one extra card, and it was success, the Knight of Coins. Success is coming, all the money. I mean, be careful about being vain because it does warn about that. But you've got success coming. This is being victorious. This is a very victorious reading. So let me separate these like I like to do and see what hidden messages are here that I may have missed. Wow. First of all, I'll say this. There were no aces in this reading. No aces were harmed in the making of this reading. But you got 7, 8, 9, 10 in the reading. So you can look that up. Also, there were 2 kings. And although I think I know instinctually what this is. I'm going to look it up again. Hold on one second. Two Kings. I don't like saying things and then people coming back and saying, that wasn't exactly right. You shouldn't have said that. So I'm going to tell you what the two kings are according to this. Okay, so here we go. Two Kings. You will receive help from other people. You will get expert help from others in your career. Your family and friends will help you in love, with home truths and advice on how to move forward. Okay, so that's what two kings are. And now I'm going to read the major arcana, Virgo. And when I do that, it tells me a special story. I love the major arcana that popped up in your reading. So look, you're the star, Virgo. The star. Oh my gosh, Virgo is the star. It tells me you might have been through something, some pain, some tears, some hurt, some loss. But after the loss, you are going to win again. You're going to shine again. Pour out your emotions, let them out of your heart, and give your all. And when you do, you will shine. You will shine like the sun because you win, Virgo. You win. And the sun is in Virgo right now. So this is a sign of you winning. This is your time. What? I don't know who messing with Virgo during Virgo season. They ain't getting nowhere. And then you got the Chariot. You might win with a Cancer, but you win. This is like your partner. I happen to know a Virgo Cancer marriage, and this is you guys winning. Wow. And the Empress, you got so many new ideas. They can't stop you, Virgo. You are so creative. You can't be stopped because you're filled with these ideas. You're filled with creativity. Your mind never stops, and your emotion is ever present. So you win, Virgo. You win. So, Virgo, I hope this resonates with some Virgos out there because it is Virgo season and it really was your reading, wasn't it? So, if you haven't already done so, take a moment to like and share our videos. Stop by our, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and be sure to hit the little bell so you know when I'm uploading new videos and, going live. And also go by our website, astrologyinside.com, and subscribe to our website. Go by our Facebook, which is facebook.com, facebook.com/astrologyinside, and instagram.com/astrologyinside. And follow us on those, okay? All right, Virgo, well, much love and light to you. It was beautiful and was so much fun doing your reading. That was great. So I'm going to be moving on to the next sign now, which is Libra. Libra. Let's see what we're dealing the sign of Libra. And I am so grateful to all those who hung out here with me until the last moment. I mean, I'm by myself pretty much right now, but it's 1 a.m. on the East Coast. I've been at this for a long time. So those who show up, bless you. And those who don't, I understand because I'm doing this literally in the middle of the night because I really do have to catch up for the month of September. So Libra, 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 Libra. What is the special message Divine Spirit wants to share with the sign of Libra? Show me clearly. Show me clearly, Divine. Oh, these came sideways. I'm assuming it wanted to be in this reading. Wow. Okay. So Divine Spirit, show me clearly. What else do you want to share with the sign of Libra? Show me clearly. Okay, it's the first time I've seen that all night. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. Oh, that popped right out. I've been seeing that all night. A lot of people have been in that mode. Okay, two more. Okay, one more. Oh, it gave me a couple. I'm not going to take as too many. Let's see. I need one more. Two more at the max. Okay. Show me what that is. What is it? Oh, here it is for Libra. Anything else? Is that it? That was it for this. You can worry. I doubt it. No way. I don't think that's possible. Oh. So, unless, of course, let me just say, anything else. Because that didn't pop. Let's just see. I want a popper. I want something to clarify. I wanted to, well, these are sticking out. Ah. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. I know what's going on. Okay, so Libra, King of Swords is the first card in your reading. Some of you guys might be dealing with like a Gemini. Well, wait, you're Libra. You popped up. I'm telling you, all night this has been happening. People have been popping up in their own reading. Libra, there you are, King of Swords. I just realized this is a Libra. Hello, King of Swords. And this has been crossed with the Two of Coins. The Two of Coins. I think some people are waiting for communications, maybe about money. Could be making decisions, usually decisions of some kind. Let me see if I got anything special to tell you about the Two of Coins. Anything that I didn't, it's, it's usually money or stuff like that. Yeah. It's, new facts. It's info, communication. It's new facts, values, events moving to the forefront of your present situation. You know, yeah, yeah, pretty much. It's just like go with the flow. Some of you guys might have been going through some financial hardships, maybe that could be. But I feel like whatever after any losses that any Libras might have been through, there's the success. Look, this is the star card. This is amazing. And this always is an indication of success after loss. This could have something to do with your marriage if you're married, Libra, because here's the Hierophant. This is, whatever's been established, usually like a marriage or commitment. It could be you learning something new or being taught something new or teaching others new. I'm just sensing that there could have been something that happened in the marriage because here I got the moon. This is deception card. I mean, it's just it could be imagination and stuff, but and creativity. But usually it's not seeing the big picture or being deceived up to the last minute, that type of thing. And some Libras might even feel like I've been putting in so much hard work and I have not gotten back anything from all the hard work that I put into this, whatever it is. And in the current position is the Queen of Staves. Some Libras, especially if you're a male Libra, may be dealing with a Queen of Staves. And as a Queen of Staff is usually like a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. So some Libras are dealing with those signs. It just could be that you have maybe Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries prominent in your chart as a Libra. But you just remember, Aries is the opposite of Libra. So you could be dealing with a partner. Okay. And you could be waiting for something. Here's the Hangman. You could be waiting, meditating, praying, doing affirmation, something to do with the partnership. I think here's this Nine of Coins. This can tell me that you can have some success, can have some victory here, but just be careful not to be vain, into yourself, because especially if we're dealing with partnerships, because the next card was the Two of Cups. And when you look at this Two of Cups, they're intertwined. They're intertwined as one. So there's no place for self-aggrandizement and vanity in a partnership. If you're going to be in a partnership, you have to be intertwined as one. And I love the Two of Cups, by the way. That is the relationship card. Now, there were several other cards that popped up to clarify. And the first was, I think some of you guys might have been going through a little bit of pain, some nightmares, some depression, might even been checking out, what your partner's been doing online because you've been feeling defeated or something. But I still feel like whatever's been going on, you're going to be able to celebrate this and you'll be able to get back to your emotional equilibrium and you'll be able to get back to the harmony in your family and home life. And I just feel like you need to communicate more. You got some choices that you might have to make, but make those choices from the heart, okay? Just saying. So that's been my reading for you, Libra. I'm going to take these and pull them apart like I like to do. That sometimes shows me things I didn't see. And I think I might have just saw something I didn't see earlier already. That's amazing. First of all, I'm amazed at the number of number cards, cards with numbers on them. I didn't realize there were so many. But after pulling these apart, yeah, you had the 10 of staffs and 4 of staffs, which is great, by the way, because it leads to your emotional fulfillment. But there were 2 9s. So I'm going to see if I can tell you what 2 9s mean, because I like breaking things down. I'm just very anal that way. I like knowing things. So 2 9s is being in the right place at the right time. It's also a chance meeting of love. Wow. And getting opportunities when you're meant to have them. I love that. Also, you had 3 2s in your reading, 3 2s. So we're going to look up and see if I've got here exactly what 3 2s in a reading means. So what this means is you have an unfruitful, burning desire to be in a serious relationship, Libra, but it's unfruitful. I wonder what's been going on. No wonder the 9 of Swords popped up. You will be in and out of relationships with your partner, but never be serious. Wow. Also, business partnerships do not last long, and you may settle for partnerships that have no future prospects, and you might be involved in an open relationship. That's what I was wondering about. So that could be it. I see a King of Swords with a Queen of Staffs here, and the King of Swords being Libra. But the King of Swords sometimes can be it could be talking behind a female's backs. That's something that a King of Swords does. So just be aware of that. I'm going to read these major arcana backwards because they tell a story whenever I do. And what an amazing story it tells, right? This one, look, you're the star, Libra. The more you pour out love, the more love you get back. The more you give, the more you get. You pour out your emotions, no matter what you've been through, no matter how painful it was. It'll lead to your success, okay? And I think this has to do with your marriage or your significant partnership or whatever serious relationship you're in. It could be about making a decision about your serious relationship. It could be that you're dealing with a Taurus as well. I think you might have been coming back from some lies and cheating and deceit, or just not being able to see all the options available to you clearly. So I think until you do, you're probably going to wait. And, here's the hangman. You're taking your time, you're meditating, you're praying, maybe, doing some affirmations to get the right results that you desire. Okay, so that's been my reading for you, Libra. I hope it resonated with some Libras out there. And if you haven't already done so, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to our channel and hit that little bell down there, which will tell you when I'm going live, tell you when I'm uploading videos. Also, stop by our YouTube channel, our website, which is astrologyalookinside.com. And like us on Facebook, which is facebook.com/astrology look inside. And also on Instagram, which is instagram.com/astrology look inside. And I hope I'm holding up, you guys. Much love and light to you, Libra. Much love and light. Next is the sign of Scorpio. I was just gonna say, I'm hoping that I'm holding up because I've got just a few more to go, and I'm like almost 10:30. Been at this for 2 hours. It's like a marathon. It's a marathon to see how much energy and strength CapricornTigress actually has to do all these tonight. So we're going to see. Let's see what we got. Divine Spirit, show me clearly. Are we sharing with the sign of Scorpio? Scorpio, show me. What are we sharing with Scorpio? Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio. Ah, you do it, true Brutus. Really? Scorpio. Wow, a bunch came out. I think I'm taking them. Wait, there was too many. There's some here in the deck as well. Is that too many, or let me see. I'm gonna do it. This is a message. When a message comes out like that, I think it wants to be read. So that I'm gonna read that message to you. Yep. So the first card you got was the moon. Some Scorpios might have been dealing with not being able to see things clearly. It's just not well, also being emotional and also being very creative, but maybe believing in lies too. That's believing in lies. What made me say that? Because the next card was the Ten of Swords. Some Scorpios might have believed in some lies and got burned. They got hurt. They got stabbed in the back. So, and if this hasn't happened, be cautious of this happening. Believing in something or someone and then them stabbing you in the back. No one wants that. You need to be prepared. Look at this, Nine of Staffs. Be ready. Be prepared. Be strategic. Don't let nobody stab you in your back. You do, because look, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, but you could just be dealing with this devil energy, which is somebody who is lying, cheating, and deceiving you and ready to stab you in the back. You need to be ready, like I said. And this is a judgment call here. Whatever's happening, it's part of the cause and effect of what's been set in motion. But I think you're going to overcome this because Scorpio, in your own Scorpio reading, you got the Ace of Cups. This is the Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, the top card, Ace of Cups. You're getting over this. Yeah, it's been hard. Yeah, you've been feeling like giving up, but you're being told have integrity, have fortitude, hold on, don't give up. You might have some communication you need to get from this person. You might be waiting for some documents even from this person. But I think you're going to walk away. I do. You might just be walking away from what doesn't serve you anymore and just putting yourself first. And I think you're holding on to whatever you got. Like if it's money, it's money. If it's self-esteem, it's self-esteem. If it's furniture, it's furniture. You're holding on to what matters to you. And there was two last cards that came out. And I think you've got the world at your feet. Know this. This is another Capricorn card. But you got the world at your feet. You got choices. You got places you can go. Look at that. Two of Swords, choices. This is also the card of loyalty. So, you may be looking or finding loyalty. Um, you know, you might get that eventually, especially if you move away from whatever's not serving you. Okay. All right, Scorpio. So I'm going to take these cards apart, something I like to do. It often tells me a different story or something I didn't even see when I did it the other way. And so I do like to do that. And one of the things I want to say, I didn't even notice, there was not one minor arcana face card. You got one Ace of Cups, perfect for Scorpio. Ace of Cups, I believe you got success coming, emotional fulfillment. And this is beautiful after being stabbed in the back because you do have that indicated here. You have in this reading 7, 8, 9, 10. You can look up what 7, 8, 9, 10 means. And I'm going to tell you what two twos mean. I believe I have that. Let me just check. If I do, yeah, two twos. So two twos. You will have partners in crime in different areas of your life. Partners in crime. I love that for Scorpio. There may be infidelity in your romantic relationship, or you may be trying to please too many people in regards to your relationship. If you are single, you may be playing the field for a while. And if you're involved in a significant business partnership, you may be faced with forming a new one. So that's what that is there. And here's what the major arcana said. You had several in your, not many, but several. But I love the way it worked out. When I read them backwards, it really tells a message. There's been some lies, cheating, deception, deceit, something like that going on, something that you didn't see clearly, something that you just felt like you were deceived by someone. They pulled a wool over your eyes. You didn't see it coming, and it hurt you in some way. But look, this person, whatever, this cause and effect is in place. So whatever happened, there's going to be a judgment. So just know that. And I believe you're going to be okay. You're going to be moving away from this situation, and you're going to be able to move to wherever you need to go for your own success. Okay. So Scorpio, that is my reading for you. I hope it resonated for some Scorpios. I really do. And if you haven't done so, take a moment to like and share our videos. Subscribe to the channel at youtube.com/astrology a look inside. Also go to our website, which is Astrology a look inside, and like us on Facebook, which is astrology of facebook.com/astrology a look inside, and like us on Instagram, which is instagram.com/astrology look inside. I have a Patreon, which is CapricornTigress, but I'm very seldom there. So I'm going to be pulling up, oh, by the way, much love and light to you, Scorpio. So I'm going to be pulling up the next sign, which is the sign of Scorpio. Sign of Scorpio. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to be doing that. So let's see what we're going to be sharing with the sign of Scorpio. Sagittarius. Sorry, you guys. I'm pulling up Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Sagittarius is next. So let's see what we're telling Saggy. I'm getting punchy because I've been at this for so long. And my voice has probably changed. Makeup's running. I'm working hard. Like a Whitney Houston concert. I work so hard. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so nothing, came out. Oh, that came right out there, though. What was that? Sagittarius! Oh, I love this evening. Has been crazy. Every sign's been coming out in their own reading. Saggy! Queen of Staffs popped out of my head. Are you kidding? Oh my gosh, Sag, you came up in your own reading. Okay, this is really about you, Saggy. What are they telling Saggy? What are we telling Saggy? Whoa, a couple of cards turned over. Oh, Saggy. Oh, okay, okay. What else are we telling Sag? Show me clearly. What's this? Oh, okay, Sag. Oh, okay, Saggy. See what we're telling Sag. I love Sag because I got Sag right. Oh, what was that? Did that turnover? I got Sag rising here in Seattle, so it behooves me to find out what's happening with Sag. Show me clearly what is going on. Need a couple of more cards here. Show me clearly. Let them come on out. Whatever it is. Oh, there it came right out. I love that, Saggy. Oh, that's too many. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, let's see. Show me clearly. What's those last couple of cards for Sag? Not that many, but show me clear. Oh, I missed that one. Let it pop out, whatever it is. Come on now, show me. Oh, wait. Okay. Anything to show me clearly. Show me for Saggy. Show me clearly. Oh, that was that this one? Wow. Oh my God, Saggy. Okay. Sagittarius. Okay, show me clearly. I'm saving it because it's so juicy. Show me clearly. Whoa. Oh, that put that, these, and this came out on top of, Saggy. Wow, Saggy. I love your reading, Saggy. Okay, let me take a sip before I start talking. Hold on. Mm. These have been so clear. I haven't even had to do any clarifiers. Nothing. I've just been pulling them and running. Just pulling them and running. Almost every sign popped up in their own reading. It's just crazy. It's their first placement. Just crazy. So Queen of Staffs, first card, Sagittarius. There you are, Queen of Staffs. You're sitting on your throne. You're ruling. I mean, this is all about you, Saggy. You got this. I really believe it. I think some of you Saggis, though, being in your power, I do think that some of you Saggis might have been in a battle. Some of you Saggis might have been fighting. This could be about competition. And that's a word that's very big for Sagittarius, is the word of competition. So I do sense that some Sagittarius have been in a competition or been fighting or arguing or bickering or strategizing. Could be strategizing the war, but this is almost like a war of words because of the sword. But yeah, there's been a little bit of battle. Could have been with a Gemini, a Libra, Aquarius. Yeah. And then this is ending now. You got the next card with it. This is what tops you. Death card. It's done. Let it go. Ending. Over. And one of the ways, the card below, six of coins. You can give to get. I think the more you give, the more you are going to get, Sagittarius. Because Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, which is natural luck, right? And abundance. Abundance is a big word for Sag. So I feel like the more you give, the more you get. If you've been dealing with, how do I make more money? Give. How do I, get more love? Give. How do I get more? I don't know. Get. Everything is give. And I think, look, it's all going to lead to your success. The next was the Chariot. The Chariot, indicating success and victory. Victorious. If you're in a battle, you win the battle. You are victorious. And I think the battle has been in love. Two of Cups, relationship card. Look at this. This is, the couple intertwined. This is about the relationship. This is about communicating about the relationship. And then after the Two of Cups is the 10 of Coins. This, again, look at this, another relationship. Again, another couple entwined. This time with a baby and a dog, a lot of money. But it's still an entwined couple. And I think you're making a decision about this. We got the Two of Staffs. You could, you could go to the left or to the right with this. Maybe there could be, I hope you Saggies are only working on one couple, like you only got one, because I see there's choices. Could be communicating, but I think there's choices. I think, some of you guys have been acting on, on a whim, stepping out and taking chances, maybe when it comes to love. And here we go. The third couple in this. Look at that. The Lovers. I think, with the Two of Staffs coming out so close to that and the Fool, you guys might be making choices. You might be trying to choose which of these, am I going for the Lovers card, the coins or the cups? So you might have a Cancer, maybe, or Pisces or Scorpio. You might have a Capricorn, a Taurus, a Virgo. Either or, it's about making a decision about love. And then it ends with two staffs cards, the Six of Staffs and the Eight of Staffs. And this tells me that if you stay on course, if you chart your course, and because you prepared, you're ready, you've charted the course, You are going to win because you're literally head and shoulders over your competition. I sense this has been about competition this whole reading, and you are head and shoulders over competition, Sagittarius. I believe so. I'm going to pull these cards apart, see if there's any hidden meanings I didn't get. That sometimes happens. Um, let's see what I got here. So, first of all, I want to say there's no staffs or staffs. There's no aces in this reading. There's no aces were harmed in the making of this reading, but there are 2 6s and 2 2s. I just read 2 2s for another sign, and I'm going to read it for you so you guys understand what 2 2s mean. When there are 2 2s in a tarot reading, it means that you have partners in crime in different areas of your life. Like I said, there could be more than one couple. You might be a couple with this one and a couple with that one, but there may be infidelity in your romantic relationship. Or you may be trying to please too many people in regards to your relationship. If you're single, you may be playing the field for a while, and you may be involved in a significant business partnership or faced with forming one. I'm telling you, I feel that you had choices. This has been about choices and having more than one. I believe so. So let me see what if there's something that tells me what 2 6s are. Right. Yeah, this is a very special message. I'm telling you, Saji. And this is what this says about 2 6s, that this is a very special relationship. It's not yet amazing, but it could be. And there could be irritations with people around you, especially workmates with whom you're connected with your career. But it's about a special relationship. I knew it was about relationship. So here we got that Knight of Swords, which I said was competition, the Queen of Staffs, which I said was you. So I'm going to read the Major Arcana backwards, which I love to do. And the Major Arcana is the first card is the Death card. Whatever you've been going through that might have been difficult, it's ending, it's over, it's done. You're not going through that anymore. You're going to let that go. And in its place comes victory. Could be with a Cancer, but this is victory. And it's complete and it's coming quickly. And whatever it is coming quickly. Here's the full. You're being told to take a chance, take a risk, go out on a limb. And this could be about the choice about the lovers. I told you this was about love. It's about making a choice, a quick decision. I think about love. You're right at the precipice of doing that, okay, Sag? So, Sagittarius, if this resonates with you, I hope it does resonate with some Saggies out there. I could feel in my heart it does with me. So, I'm Sag rising here in Seattle. If you haven't already done so, take a moment to like and share our videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel, uh, and stop by our website. Oh, by the way, when you subscribe, hit the little bell so you know when I'm going live. Also, stop by our website, which is Astrology, a look inside. Um, like us on Facebook at facebook.com/astrology, a look inside. And like us on Instagram, follow us on Instagram at instagram.com/astrology, a look inside. Okay. So I'm going on to the sign of Capricorn. Capricorns! Yes, Capricorn. I'm so glad finally got to Capricorn. Yes. Like we've been at this all night. All night. It's because I started with Aries. I usually start like whatever sign, is the birthday, but I started with Aries tonight. So let's go ahead and shuffle really quick. I'm going to cut this too. Let me cut it first. Hold on. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Capricorn, divine spirit, show me clearly. What are we sharing with the sign of Capricorn? Show me clearly. What are we sharing with the sign of Capricorn? Show me. What are we sharing with Capricorn? What is that special message for Capricorns? Okay. Nothing special came out in the initial shuffle. Let's see what. Ooh, there we go. What's that? Capricorn. Wow. Okay, let me see. There's a couple of cards. Let's see here. Yep, I see a couple of Capricorn messages here. Let's see. Capricorn. Capricorn. Oh, that popped out of my hand onto the floor and came out reverse in the current position. We'll see. Ooh, Capricorn. What have we got for Capricorn? Give me a couple of more messages for Capricorn. 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 Okay. Wow. Is there anything else you can tell me about Capricorn, or is that really all there is? Really? That's all there is for us for September. Anything else? Come on. Any final, any hope? Give us any other hope. It's such a Capricorn reading. I'm so upset. That was too many. Come on. Anything else? Any extra? Just any extra? Any? It really. Wait a minute. There it is. Oh well. Okay. Caps, yeah, it's not the excitement I just got with Sag. I was just screaming with Sag. But the first card you got was Four of Coins. And when it's coins. Again, I mean, that could be Capricorn. And this, when I see four coins, I know we're dealing with like a earth sign. And this is most likely you. I always think it's Taurus, but I think it's you. You're holding on to everything. You're holding on to everything you got. You're holding on to your emotions. You're holding on to your money. You're holding on to everything. You're holding it close. You're playing everything close to your chest. And I really think this is about money, because you might feel like you have to you got to hold on to every dime you got. Look at this. You might be holding on to that dream, that hope of that perfect life, that family relationship too, with the money and the marriage and the child and the dog and all of that. But some caps are going through this where they're holding on for dear life to what they have. Some caps may be hermiting out, or some of you might be dealing with a Virgo, and dealing with a lot of, maybe some legal things too, or maybe there might be some traveling issues too, with Virgo, because it's a 9 card. So that could be possible. But, a lot of you might be just spending time alone. Uh, One of the next card, I always think of this as a Capricorn card too, is the 8 of Coins. This is learning a new trade. This is, you'll find success or make money because you've learned a new skill. You're honing that skill. You're working on that skill. And I think you're putting an end to whatever, especially I think when it comes to money, if you've not been successful, you're putting an end to it. But I think you're putting an end to whatever isn't serving you anyway. It's whatever hasn't been working, I think is ending, because especially in relationships, because look, there's the 2 of Cups. I've seen this card a couple of times tonight. I forget which signs, but it does indicate to me, I know Sachi, this is the couples card, and they are intertwined as one. That's beautiful. Some caps might be experiencing this. What I did see and what did concern me though was this 6 of Coins that came out in reverse. I was really kind of shocked about that, because it's the 6 of Coins. And when you have the 6 of Coins, that's always telling me that the more you give, the more you get. The more you offer, the more you get back. But in this case, it's saying that some Capricorns might have been dealing with envy or hoarding or misdirected lusts or perceived imbalance. It may be that some people are envious of you, or you are hoarding and not giving to get, but you have to give to get in order to have success. Remember that, Capricorn. And I think if you're dealing with a King of Cups, this could be a Cancer. It could be a Scorpio. It could be a Pisces, King of Cups, a king that offers emotions. You might not have been giving. You need to give to get, give to get. Also communicate. Communicate your strategy, whatever it is, whatever you want. I mean, here it is. This is again, look, a hand is out and this coin is giving. You've got to give. That hand is out. It's up to you to give. I think also you're learning right now, and this could be part of it. You're busy learning. Some caps may be in school or training. They're learning new things. They're learning new skills. And there was one last card that came out, and it was the Six of Swords. And this tells me, Cappy, whatever you've been through, whatever you've been enduring, and if it hasn't been working, you're going to be moving away from that. Some of you might be traveling, like literally traveling, but I think this is traveling more of like a spiritual, psychological, mental type of situation. Like you're out of the pain or out of the stress or out of the loneliness or whatever. You're moving away from what has not been working. So let me put these cards. I like to separate them. It tells me a story, and I'm going to see what this story is for you. If I missed anything. The first thing I want to tell you, Cappy, is there's no aces in this reading. None at all. And there were 2 sixes. I'll see what that means for you. But there was 2, 3, 4. You had the 8 and the 10 of coins. You guys are working on your money, Cap. You had the Knight of Coins, again, that offer of money, I think, and the King of Cups. And I think you need to make that offer to that King of Cups, especially if you're a female Capricorn. Also, let's look up the 2 sixes, because one was actually in reverse even. But 2 sixes. Again, this is a special relationship. It's not amazing, but it could be. There's some irritations with people who are around you, especially workmates who are connected through the career. So you could be dealing with that. And the major arcana card, just 2, the Hermit and Death. I think you're putting an end to things. I think you've been alone. You might be putting an end to loneliness. You might be putting an end to doing things alone, being alone, feeling alone, all of that. Okay. So Capricorn, this has been my reading for you. I hope it resonated with some Capricorns out there. Being a double Capricorn, I really was interested in seeing what it had to say. If you haven't already done so, please like and share our videos. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you haven't already done so, go hit that bell and it'll let you know when I'm going live, when I'm uploading new videos. Also, stop by our website at astrologyaLookInside.com and subscribe to our website there. Visit our shop and our order page and our blog. Check it out. Also, if you haven't already done so, follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/astrologyaLookInside and Instagram at instagram.com/astrologyaLookInside. Okay. So I've been at this for a while, and I can tell that I'm punchy. We're second to the last reading. We're on Aquarius. So we're almost there, you guys. It's almost there. I've been at this, and I've got more work to do before I go to sleep. Crazy. I will try to upload these for you guys in the next couple of days, before Saturday. Hopefully, I'll get them up before Saturday. So let's see what I can do here for Aquarius. What is the special message for Aquarius? Let's see. Divine Spirit, show me clearly. What are we showing Aquarius? Show me clearly. Oh, what was that for Aquarius? Okay. Show me clearly. What are we sharing with Aquarius? Show me clearly. Aquarius. Show me that message for Aquarius. Where's the special cards for Aquarius? Show me. Oh, this came out in my hand. Beautiful. Show me clearly. What are we sharing for Aquarius? Next card for Aquarius. What are we sharing with Aquarius? So next card for Aquarius. Show me what we're sharing with Aquarius. We got a couple here. All right, Aquarius. I feel you. Show me clearly. What are we sharing with Aquarius? Next card for Aquarius. Show me clearly. Let it show. Come out. What is it? I want that. Yeah, show me exactly what you want me to share. There it is. It fell on the floor. Wow. Okay. You want me to, is there any other final message or was that it? Anything else? Any final card? That was it. Anything? There it is. Beautiful. Oh, wow. Thank you. I'm glad I stuck to, I knew there had to be something else. I just felt it. Aquarius, this is such a beautiful reading, really. Look, the first card, I feel like some Aquarius, Seven of Staffs, by the way. I don't know if you can see it. Seven of Staffs. I feel like some Aquariuses have been striving. I mean, struggling. I mean, working. I mean, putting in the effort to get ahead. And you may have felt like, I've been working and working and working and working and working, and I've got there. So this card, whenever I see it, I call it the card of integrity. Because you might not feel like you're there yet, but hold on. Have integrity and fortitude. Don't give up yet because you're on the precipice. And I really think you are, because next you got the star. I love when Aquarius is get the star. This tells me the more you pour out that water, that emotion, that Aquarian thing you do, water bearer, the more the sun shines upon you. So you keep pouring out your Aquarian water, your Aquarian knowledge, or whatever it is, because you are head and shoulders above your competition when you do that, and you win and you shine like the sun. And I also believe that you got the world coming to you, Aquarius. This is the world card. This is telling me that you can move from whatever you've been in into a whole new area of life. You can experience success. And I think you're going to experience that, Aquarius, when you start working on learning this new skill. I think you're going to be learning or building a new skill or career set, some kind of career set that's going to really pan off for you. And I think it's going to lead to money. Got the King of Coins next. That's amazing. This is beautiful. Whatever that is that you're working on is leading to money. And then Aquarius, you win, Aquarius. You win. I always call the sun the I win card, and it's in your current position. You win, Aquarius. You win. You might have been feeling like you've been juggling, holding, just trying your best to hold things down with the money. But guess what? You win. And I think if you go and you take a chance, you go out on a limb, you try something new, be innovative. Aquarius are the innovators of the zodiac. So go ahead, be the first. You will win when you do that. And I know you've been weighing your options. You've been probably waiting and making choices and trying to weigh your options and do it the right way. And this almost looks like she's mixing a drink, or mixing a like a chemical mixture. Like she's just mixing that water. This is such an Aquarius reading. She's standing in water. Look, her foot's in water, and she's mixing the water. She's back and forth with the water. You've been doing that, but whatever it is you've been working on, whatever this concoction is with water, you really are going to win. It ends on the Ace of Coins. I mean, I think you got money coming. Your Aquarius are known for being inventors. And I think whatever this is, this concoction, this mindset, this idea that you've been working on, it's going to lead to money. I'm going to pull this apart like I like to do, the major arcana and all of these different cards, and see if there's a separate meaning in here that I did not see. Now, first you got 6, 7, 8, but you have 2, 7. So I'm going to tell you what that is. The other thing is, look at this. Only one minor arcana face card, the King of Coins. That's it. and only one ace, the ace of coins. You've got money. This is about money. Okay. And let me tell you what the 2 7s mean if I've got that. Let me see if I've got it. And I'll tell you. Give me 1 second. 2 7s. Here we go. 2 7s. Wow. Wow. This is 2 7s, Aquarius is signs and messages from God, the spirits, and the universe. It could be impactful relationships, but it's a significant time in your job, your career, or any kind of business you're in. I told you this is about you making money. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now I'm going to read the major arcana backwards and just, as I see it. You're the star. Aquarius, you are. You're the star. And the more you pour out that water, the more you pour out that Aquarius energy, the more the sun is going to shine on you, the more you're going to be successful, the more you're going to win. And if you had a loss, the more you pour it out, the more you're going to overcome that loss. And you're going to be moving away from whatever has been really affecting you. Because this is the travel card. You might literally be traveling, but this is the ability to travel from, what wasn't working to what works. You got choices here. And you win. You win, Aquarius. You win. I always like looking at this little kid on that, on the bull. Like, I'm king of the world. Oh, I win. You win. And you got lots of choices for winning. And because you're an innovator, because you're a fire starter, you are taking chances. You're going off on a limb. Because of that, you win. And you're right now, and I think you're weighing your choices, you're weighing your options, you're making your concoctions, you're mixing up your ideas, your new inventions, your brilliant mind. But when you're ready, you go ahead, you take that chance, and you win. You win. You win. Okay. Okay. So, Aquarius, this has been my reading for you for the rest of September. And if you haven't already done so, take a moment to like and share our videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Be sure to hit that little bell. The bell lets you know whenever I'm going live and when I'm uploading new videos. Also, stop by our website, which is Astrology, a Look Inside, and visit our blog, visit our shop, and also our order page. We have a lot on our order page now. If you haven't already done so, like us on Facebook, which is facebook.com/astrology, a look inside, and also YouTube at youtube.com/astrology, a look inside. Okay. Much love and light to you. So I'm moving on to the last reading of the night. I can't believe I've been at this for over 2.5 hours. Oh, it's what they call a marathon. This is that double Capricorn in me getting work done, right? Get it done. So let's shuffle this for the sign of Pisces. Pisces. Let's see what Divine Spirit wants to share with that sign of Pisces. Show me clearly, Divine Spirit. What are those messages you want me to share with Pisces? And you guys, just so that you know, I am working on getting another place to sit so I can create a place so you guys can see the cards. Where I sit right now, and you have no idea, it's so hard for me to show you the cards, like really. So, unless I find some way to have, I don't know. So I am working on that, you guys. Just know that. All right. So, all right. So, Divine Spirit, show me what you want me to. Oh, that came right out. Wow. Okay. That to me is like a Pisces card. Amazing. What are we sharing with the sign of Pisces? What is that? Oh, what is that? A couple of cards. I'm amazed at the number of times that came out tonight. Show me clearly. What are we sharing with the sign of Pisces? What are we sharing with Pisces? Share me clearly. What is that? Oh, there we go. What are we sharing? Oh, Pisces, you've got cards popping everywhere. What is that special message for Pisces? Oh, there we go. Wow. It's a lot of cards. I'm not taking them all. I'm not. Let's see if we can get a better, because I just need two more. So show me clearly what we're getting for Pisces. Show me clearly. What's that special message for Pisces? Show me. Anything else? What else you want me to show for Pisces? Any other message? Is that it? This is the last reading, so I can be generous. Okay, one more. I don't want to leave on that one. Oh gosh, Pisces. You've been in. Oh, what? Okay. 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 I see. Okay. So I'm going to put these over here and I'll be able to read them to you that way. So, Pisces, let's start. The first card that came out for you was the moon. The moon. And hello. This is the moon card, Pisces. And you know, this is a tendency to self-doubt sometimes, deception. Since it's in the first position, this could be self-deception. Be deceiving yourself, you know, not seeing everything, not seeing the big picture, but seeing, you know, your imagination might be running away with you even. The moon does that because the moon makes us emotional, right? And so you might be emotional, but I think you might be emotional over money. You were crossed by the 4 coins, and this shows that you could be holding on to everything you got, every dime, every, you know, every cent, or even emotions, every emotion. But this is usually money, and it's just holding on for dear life. Um, I think it is emotion because then we got the 2 of Cups that was topping you. It's the 2 of Cups is like the emotional, the relationship card. This is the relationship card. So it's you might have been holding back on your emotions, like really just holding in on those emotions because of this 2 of Cups right there. But you're being told you got to give to get. The more you give, the more you get. Remember that, Pisces. The more you give, the more you get, specifically you, because your co-ruler is Jupiter. And so remember to always give to get. Okay. Also, I do believe you're going to be moving away from whatever you've been in. So if you have had this fear, you know, not been giving and holding on, I think you're going to be able to move away from that. You're not stuck where you are. It's a temporary thing. You're going to be able to move from this. So, you know, don't fake yourself out like this is permanent. I don't think it is. I think you can move away from it. I do believe that you have to strategize, though. Strategize, make a plan, plus be ready. I love this card, the 9 of Staffs. Look at this guy. He's on his haunches, like ready, set, go. Like he's going to attack at any moment. He is ready to make that move at any moment. And Pisces, that's exactly the way you've got to be. You got to be ready to make that move at any moment. I think you've been weighing things out. Really, you've been weighing over your choices. You've been weighing, you've been thinking, you've been worrying, you might have been drinking, you know, you've been waiting on this. I think you've been dealing with trying to make this decision, whatever this decision is. This could be a decision about partnerships or loyalty, because this is the loyalty card. This is about, you know, being loyal to those who are loyal to you, but it also indicates making a decision. And so you could have been making a decision. And I think the decision has been about money and love, about family, about reaching out to others, about being a cohesive unit, about building those coins, about sharing that money, sharing that money, right? So, you know, the funny thing is, the final card that in the main reading was the Queen of Coins. So you really have probably been holding on to that money, but you've got to give to get. I'm telling you that. Now there were 4 additional cards that came out. And the first was the 6 of Swords, which again indicates to me that you are moving away from whatever you've been dealing with. You're not stuck in it. And I do think sometimes when things are bad or we're scared or whatever, we think we're stuck in that spot. You're not. You've got some fluidity here. I again, look, I think you really believe you're stuck, and you're not. You're there with your hands behind your back, but you're not bound. You're not bound. Get up, get unstuck. You can do it. And look, surrounded by water. Get up and get unstuck, Pisces. You guys might even have been drinking. That, I mean, this is the I've been drinking card, right? So some Pisces have been worried and drinking. So, you're not stuck. I do think some Pisces have been in pain, and it could be emotional pain. It could be physical pain. I do think you've been in pain, though. And that could be why you've been so worried or drinking or whatever it's been. Holding back, holding on to your money, holding on to your love. But remember, you're the magician. You are the magician, Pisces. You have all the tools at your disposal to win whatever it is you're pursuing, whatever it is your heart desires. Remember that. Sometimes you might forget how powerful you really are, especially with Neptune and Pisces right now. You truly are the magician. You have the ability to create what you want out of your own imagination. Remember that, Pisces, and don't let nothing deter you. So this has been my reading for you, Pisces. I'm going to take the cards apart, something I love to do. It tells its own reading when it does that. So I'm going to do that for you now. See if there's anything I missed. Because sometimes when I do it, I do find things I missed. And that's always interesting. Now, I'm in shock. First of all, I want to say there's no aces in this reading. I didn't realize we were dealing with that. The other thing is that, hold on here. Let me just make sure I've got them all. You've got 4, 5, 6 in this reading, 8, 9, 10 in this reading. But you also have 2 6s and 2 2s. And I've been seeing 2 6s and 2 2s come up in several of the readings tonight. Several. I'm amazed of that they continually have popped up in different people's readings. So let me pull this up. I'll read it to you as well, what 2 6s are and what 2 2s are. So 2 6s in a reading is a special relationship. Some people are in special relationships. I think it might be because of COVID. I mean, look, we can communicate with people, but unless we're actually seeing them in person, our relationships are unique right now. A lot of times we're dealing with people who are miles and miles away, sometimes in different states, or we're just talking on the phone or on like chat. So that could be part of it. It's there. It's not amazing, but it could be whatever the relationship is. And also there could be some irritations with people who are around you, especially workmates or people in your career. Okay, so just be aware of that, Pisces. The other thing is that you had 2 2s, and 2 2s is indicating that you will have partners in crime in different areas of your life. So it's about partnerships. You may be there may be some infidelity also in your romantic life, and you might be trying to please too many people at one time, especially in your relationship. If you're single, you may be playing the field. You may be involved in a significant business partnership, or you might be forming a new business partnership. Again, you only had I wanted to note that you only had 2 minor arcana face cards. One is this Knight of Staves moving away from the current position, and the Queen of Coins indicating the money, all about the money. Let's see here. The major arcana. There were only 3 major arcana. I didn't realize that. So the first was the moon. And this is about, to me, the moon reminds me of Neptune, and, which is a Pisces planet. All that deception, illusion, delusion, all of that is Neptunian. And that's all very much Pisces. And you could be deluding yourself. You could be in the middle. Someone could be deceiving you. Be aware of that. I think you've been making a decision over that. You've been worried over it, maybe, pondering and weighing out your options about things because you're not been clear when you're unsure and you're unclear, it's hard to make a decision. And so I think you've been in that position. But look, you're the magician, and you've got all the tools available to you to know, to succeed, and to come to solutions and to fix things. You are more powerful than you realize, Pisces, especially when it comes to magician like things. And I love that this came out in your reading. So just realize that you are more powerful, especially spiritually. Okay. All right. So much love and light to you, Pisces. I hope this resonated with you. If you haven't already done so, take a moment to like and share our videos and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you haven't already done so, hit that little, when you subscribe, hit the little bell to make sure that you get notified whenever I'm uploading new videos or going live like I did tonight. Also go by our website, which is astrologyalookInside.com. Like our, subscribe to our website, because there is a subscription there. Visit our blog, go to our shop, visit our order page, check everything out. It's pretty interesting. Okay. Also, you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/astrologyalookinside and at instagram.com/astrologyalookinside. Okay. Much love and light to you, Pisces. Many blessings. So, you guys, this has been my amazing night. I just realized Christian Valdez came out here. Hello, Christian Valdez. She said, hey, everybody. And Christian, thank you for stopping by. And Kyle and Kay and Caprina, lots of K's tonight. And Sylvia and Gothic Angel and Joanna and Anastasia. And, thank you guys for your support. I love you all. Many blessings. I'm going to be separating these videos as soon as I can and uploading them individually for each of the 12 signs. Okay. Much love, much light, many blessings. Let me go out in a with some music. How's that? Let's do that, because I always like going out with in a hell of glory, and let's see what we're gonna do. Let's get the fast music on. Let's see, what's this one? What's that one? Yeah. Okay, I'm out of here, you guys. Many blessings to you. I just realized I didn't have to clarify really anything. It was just, wow, amazing. Okay, I'm out of here. Blessings.